Good morning. Happy Tuesday, Magic Crew. Glad you could join us here this day when it's just a little bit overcast. But you know what? Always looking for the sunny side of every situation. We are going to get some rain today here in the Orlando area, but you guys are with me early. So love the fact that we can get into these parks, see it in the daytime. And today, I hope the advantage is we're going to be able to get in, have some fun, ride some rides, maybe try a snack or two, and then get out before the rain starts. So glad you guys could join us here. Again, welcome to everyone who's hanging out with us here at Ear to Ear Magic live streams. Yesterday, what a grand day yesterday was. I hope you guys had a lot of fun over in the Magic Kingdom. We're going to be going back to the Magic Kingdom on Friday. But I'd just like to say, yesterday we had, and in no way as a boast, but I'm just proud and so happy that yesterday we had 62, that's 62 new members of the Magic Crew hit the subscribe button yesterday and join us here on our YouTube channel. That's more people yesterday than is even watching the stream right now joined yesterday. So what a grand day to have more people that are like us, that enjoy the parks in a positive way, and leave the drama out, leave everything else out, and just escape and have some fun a little bit with people that have the same kind of opinions and enjoy life the same way that you do. So to all 62 of the new members who joined yesterday, welcome. We're glad you found us. You're glad that you are here, and we look forward to having more and more adventures with you guys in the parks. So if you joined yesterday and didn't get a chance to say hello and you're here in today's stream, jump into the chat, get to know the Magic Crew, because these people are awesome, and I can't wait to spend this morning with them as well. So again, welcome in. If this is your first time into the stream, you're like, who is this guy? Well, my name's Chris. I'm the camera operator. I'll be your host for today. Everyone over here in the Magic Crew will be chatting along with you all day long. So we would love for you guys to have some fun with us today. We do stream from the parks Monday through Friday, and that's all 4 of the Disney World parks, including also Universal Orlando Resort. So we got a full schedule for this week. We'll be talking about that a little bit later as well. So before you leave today, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hang out with us on future live streams. Love to have you in. So again, welcome. So today, overcast. Yesterday was overcast, but we had some sun. Matter of fact, by the time the afternoon came around, we were of a high of a 69, and it was looking quite nice, given the fact that it started off in like 51, 52 degrees at the very beginning. Today, overcast. Later on today, a very, very, very high chance of rain. So again, we're going to go in, have some fun, hopefully avoid any of that need for this raincoat today. I am going to be coming up to security here soon. We do not share video or any images when it comes to the security, just because that's the way that they prefer it. So when we get up there, we'll talk a little bit more about the weather and put that up for you guys to see as well. All right, let me see who we've got in the chat this morning. Morning, Jill. I know, isn't it cool to have new faces, new people join us, and it just brings more experiences. It enriches a community, and it means that we have more opinions, more experiences, and it's overall a very positive thing. So, morning, Captain Good Guy. Sarah B is in. Good morning, Stephen. Hello, Mr. Dragon. Good to have you back. Disney Mom 007 joined yesterday. Awesome. See, here we go. New member. And Magic Crew, if you didn't meet Disney Mom 007, is a good chance to do so. So glad you're back with us here at Hollywood Studios today. Good morning, Sorcerer Mickey. Craig's Robotics is in with us this morning. All right, somebody, like I said earlier, I'm going to try hard to keep your eyes dry today, because I didn't do a good job of that yesterday, apparently. Good morning, Naomi. And Welcome in, Lisa. Good to see you. Randy Jackson. Awesome. Gabriel's here. So Mark wants to know, what is my day job? This is it. This is it. Now, most of the time when you say day jobs, it's things you make money at. And streaming doesn't make us money. It really doesn't. It does give us an opportunity to learn about what we're doing and what we're seeing on a regular basis. But this is my day job. But my other day job is that Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents. And so we take the information that we learn being in the parks and experiencing what's going on, so that when people contact us to book their travel, we know what's going on. So when someone goes, well, I like this and I like that, but I don't know how this is going to work. Well, I'll turn around and go, well, when I was there yesterday, this is what we saw. This is what we recommend. So our day job is to bring you guys content here from the parks. Our other day job is when you're ready to come to the parks yourself, to empower you and help answer your questions, so that you don't have to worry about the stress and the things that come about with not knowing what's going on. So, but excellent question. And if you guys ever need something from us, reach out and send us an email. We're glad to give you a free quote. And of course, our services never cost a dime. We get paid by everyone that we book for. So that means if we book a Disney trip for you, Disney pays us a commission after you travel. And your cost is the same or lower, because we want to try to get you the best prices. So Gracie Manor Design says, just booked the trip for April. Hey, you should call us if you've just booked the trip within the last 30 days and it's not paid for. You can even transfer it over and we can help you with all of your other questions as well. So guys, we'll get back into the chat in just a second. I am coming up on security, which means I've got to shut video down for just a moment, and but we're not going to go anywhere. You guys continue the chat, have some fun with everybody else in there. And while we're doing this, let's talk about the weather. So today's going to be a high of 54 degrees, as we talked about. Very cloudy over everything so far. But we're going to have rain in the afternoon. Tomorrow's weather is going to be a high of 66. Again, cloudy. Get some sunshine coming back in at a high of 69 on Thursday. And we're slowly making our way back up to a little bit warmer weather overall. Good. Awesome. All right, let me turn this back around so you guys can see something other than me. So as always, if you are getting ready to go on a Disney vacation, or you know somebody else who is, we hope that our live streams can be a good introduction, reconnaissance, a little bit of learning experience. We had some new members join last Thursday and Friday who were going to Universal sometime later this week. We were at Universal 3 times last week. A lot of fun. Man, we were even in the water park on Friday. It was nice too. Great day for weather for a water park. But the great thing was that they came in on Thursday and Friday and said, we're going to be there next week. There's a good chance for them to ask all kinds of questions so they could figure out answers before they got there. That's always a good sign. Come on, Jake. So make sure if you guys have questions, please ask. This is not a live stream about me walking around having a good time and everybody else just watches. Not the way we operate around here. And thanks to all of our moderators who are in the chat today, who can help facilitate questions and answers as well. If you guys ask something and I miss it, we've got an awesome group of moderators who's here all the time that know from personal experience or just from being on our streams. They can answer your questions as well. And they're also here to make sure that everybody has a great, respectful experience when they come into the parks. So we kind of keep it family friendly. Make sure we have no drama, nothing but fun and camaraderie. So thank you to all of our mods who make that possible. All right, so before we hit into the park and talk about rides, I want to do a quick check in the dark room here.
you very much.
Always good to pop in and see if there are ever any new magic bands or pins that may pop up. Good thing to do is always kind of look behind the counter. Like there's a Alice in Wonderland magic band. I don't know if that's new or not, but I haven't seen it. May have to use the phrase, it may not be new, but it's new to me. Some of our latest bands here. Open edition magic bands. We've got a Beauty and the Beast that I dropped. Oh, it's Mrs. Potts. And you're like, well, wait a minute, what about Lumiere? He's on another one. How many people look at this and automatically smell that portion of PhilharMagic? That little fake pastry smell that they post or they put in the room. You guys, can you just smell it? It doesn't smell, by the way. I'm not saying that the Magic Band smells. I'm just automatically, I can almost smell it through my memory. And of course, if you're an annual pass holder, our first quarter 2022 pass holder is a Sunshine Tree Terrace with Orangebird. Any Orangebird fans out there? Look as if there's anything else that's a little new. Not really. Take a quick look at the pins. We might come back later and take a look at them as well. Some Windows pins, the princess pins.
I'm sure they're somewhere. You don't have to get it right now.
I want to get this one done.
Traversal Adventures with Harry says Universal Studios is Florida. It's going to be Friday. We're going to be making it back there sometime this week as well. We got to get some more Mardi Gras fun going on. So most definitely we'll be going back. It was a lot of fun going there Friday for the first day of Mardi Gras. Being able to watch. Being able to watch the first Mardi Gras parade was a lot of fun. Welcome in, honk. Honk. Courtney says, I want that Magic Band. Which one? One of the Beauty and the Beast or the Orangebird? And did you guys see the Princess Tiana band that I posted on Instagram and Facebook this morning? Now, I tried to find the Doctor Strange band that just came out. That's for the movie that doesn't come out until later this year. They're like really, really early for that release. Normally they only release it like a few weeks before, but I couldn't find it. It may already be gone. I'll keep looking for it. See if I can share that with you guys as well. Welcome in, FM After. Good morning. You know, that gets you in a lot of trouble though, Stitch. Break it, you buy it. I might be accidentally breaking a lot of things. Oh no, I broke this Spirit jersey. Oh no, I broke this plush. Oh no, I broke this $250,000 Swarovski crystal Cinderella castle. I love the music here. The music on Hollywood Boulevard at sunset. Throwback. Oh, there we go. Travel Adventures with Aaron. Sorry about that. I got that little bitty screen. Welcome in, Aaron. Hope you're having an awesome Tuesday. Welcome in, James. I know that's Jen. It's a nice band, but not even just because it has Tiana on it, but the fact that it says "Be You" because you're beautiful. It's a very positive and uplifting message that goes along with it. Instead of it just being, I just got a magic band. It's got a lot of different magic involved with it. So I think sometimes it's nice to be able to look down and have a little positive affirmation every time you scan your band for lightning lane or getting into the park. Dave C, thank you. You guys have already hit, well, almost got hit and run by a squirrel. Squirrel. I don't think I've ever had a squirrel run across sunset like that. Thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up button today. 111 likes. That is by far the fastest we have ever hit 100 likes. Other than the time we once hit at 100 before we even started the stream. So that is amazing. And thank you guys so much for doing that. Those thumbs up, first of all, it gives us an idea that we're providing something that people like. It's good feedback for us to know that you're enjoying yourself, that what we're showing is the right thing for you and our team at the moment. But it also means that once we hit 100, YouTube starts to share out our stream. We find some more people to hang out with us. All right, so yesterday we said we were going to be going and checking into the hotel today. How are you guys doing this morning? I'm doing good. We thought we'd just drop in maybe. 90-minute wait. It's probably the most terrifying thing of the whole thing right there. The not knowing, the uncertainty. Will we be able to ride today? Will it rain? Can we find a new cupcake to try before we leave the park? I mean, this is a bunch of mystery here, all wrapped into one, so. So we told Joey yesterday we were going to be riding Tower Terrace. So today's ride on the tower is dedicated to our Magic Crew member, Joey. And boom, we're right here at the beginning. Hey, compared to what we did before, Theo, the last time we rode it, we waited 180 minutes, so that's a huge difference. Good morning, Patricia. Good to see you. Good morning, John. Well, I want to tell you this. All of our mods who come in, guys, our mods, a lot of our mods have full-time jobs. They are working either at the time or multitasking or later. And I can never say that it's the fact that these moderators come in, they help out. They make sure everything's good. They try to make sure that the chat stays family friendly, that we don't have any trolls come in just to create chaos. And they help answer questions. They alert me of what's going on. If somebody asks a question and we didn't get an answer to it, they're just watching and they're being ever vigilant. At the same time, they're multitasking. Dave C's, working. Calvin's working. So we appreciate you guys coming in and doing that, working double time to make sure everything's good.
I love your Brooks. I'm a Brooks fan myself. Oh, those are cute. What are those?
Welcome in, John. We're heading straight into the hotel today.
So I hope, I did work now. They open for quite a while.
I totally understand, Matt. That's why we do these, though. Even if you can only come in during coffee breaks or you know, a lunch break or something like that, being able to come in and ride a ride, it helps out. And we, as far as I'm concerned, you're right here with us. You're in the parks with us right now. So if there's something you want to see or something you want to talk about, let us know. Welcome in, David D. Robert's with us this morning. How are you doing today, Robert? So I haven't seen him yet today, Gabriel. If we do, I'll call him out. He's usually at the front. I mean, one time I've seen him at the exit, but most of the time he's right there at the front of the entrance. Welcome in, Christine. Really, Dave? So when I looked at it, it was we were well beyond. That makes everything just a little bit more magical. Thank you guys so much. Extremely supportive. And I always say I never like my own streams. I'm highly critical of it. I watch the streams going, who is this guy? Why does he talk so much? You know, he could have done things a lot better. And what was that graphic with the weather? I mean, seriously, it was offline. It's off-centered. The colors weren't right. So we're going to be going right up there, Andy. Awesome, Joey's here. We're doing this for you, Joey. This is all for you, man. Oh, for everybody else too, but this one's dedicated to Joey today. Happy Joey Tuesday. I want you guys to look at the, was it banana trees? I mean, I know it's like up on the, like, elevated flower bed, but some giant banana trees. I hope that we just continue to have more and more people enjoy, because, you know, as we talk about oftentimes, the more people that's on the dance floor, the more hyped up and energetic it gets. So if you guys ever share out a stream on social media, or just send a link to a friend of yours who, you know, is not feeling well today, is stuck at home and would probably enjoy riding a roller coaster or two, that makes a huge difference. Was it his first time riding, Joe? So that's kind of why I did it, Calvin, because it said 90 minutes, but I have been in this line. I've been in this line before, well after, or like well beyond that, and way less than 90 minutes. So we're gonna test it. See what time it is. Always good to kind of see, because sometimes they're off a little bit. Most of the time they're either longer. They're rarely ever like off by length, by shortness for the most part. Hello, Harley. So today we're going into the hotel there. Joey needs to drop in. Joey needs to check in for a bit. As Sally Phil says, you like me. You really like me. Like one of the best accepted speeches ever. I do that oftentimes when I finish a stream. I'm like, oh, not as many people booed me today, so I guess we're doing okay. Good morning, Tyler's vlog. How's it out there on the West Coast today? Now, normally what I found, Tyler, is the fact that when it's like really nice and sunny and bright here, California is like rainy and overcast, and when we get an overcast day, you guys are just like beaming sunshine. It's like we always trade off. Oh, Aiden's here too. I'm here at Ronto Roasters. Oh, did you get a breakfast Ronto roaster? Those are pretty good. So I haven't had a roaster in a while though. I need to figure out what we're gonna do for lunch today. Or at least a snack. I had it in my mind yesterday what we were planning. It just went out of my brain this morning. But we'll work on that. Oh, Joey, welcome in. We'll have to update our list for patrons to welcome Joey in. So thank you so much, Joey. I hope this means that because you joined our patron group, that you can join us tonight on our patron call. We're going to be having our monthly Zoom call with all of our patrons. We do have 5 levels on the patron group, but all 5 levels are invited to come onto our Zoom call every month. Tonight's call starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. Usually goes for 2 hours. When we first started doing the monthly calls for patrons, it was only for 1 hour. We've never been able to do it 1 hour. You just open it up, everybody's chatting, you get to learn from other people, everyone gets to talk, everyone gets to see each other, and it just becomes a big kind of a chat thing, and we've never been able to do it less than an hour. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna fight it. So it's we're gonna open it up from 7 to 9. So Joey, I hope you can join us here tonight. When you log in, guys, look on the post, and the post all the details for our patron exclusive call as was posted yesterday. So look for it there. And if you join today, make sure to come and join us on the call tonight, because we'd love to meet you guys in person, and everyone gets to chat. I actually prefer just to sit back and for once not say anything and let everybody else talk. If you guys have questions, we'll be glad to help those as well. Good morning, Isabel. Welcome in. I don't. We're walking, Kevin. Good guy. By the way, I'll have to update this right here. This is our list of all of our patrons, with the exception of Joey, who just joined this morning. So, excellent group of people who are very committed to supporting us here, making sure we can continue the stream. And we appreciate all that you guys do. The patrons help us pay for cell bills, our applications, which you wouldn't believe how many applications we have to pay for monthly to do what we do for all of our accounts. And just for making sure that we can continue to turn the camera on every Monday through Friday. So hope to see you guys tonight at 7. And Joey, we're going to have to update this and get your name in there. And again, to all of our patrons, thank you guys so much for just helping us to do what we do. And we would love for you guys to, like I said, join the call tonight, because we really enjoy it when you guys can. And if for whatever reason you want to check it out, patreon.com/ear-to-ear-magic. So we're about a third of the way through the line already, so I don't think it's going to be 90 minutes. We'll see. Maybe we'll surprise ourselves. Good morning, Sir Fum. Happy Tuesday. I'm hearing the creepy music from the queues playing over here. That's the ambiance of it all. Welcome in and good morning, Jake. Glad to have you in today. That's cool. Somebody knew that you like Stitch and gave you a Stitch pick. Jennifer, I don't know if Jennifer's on. I don't think she is. I think she's working at the moment. Jennifer actually painted me a Stitch wearing a Mickey hat and Mickey shorts. And we also have one of our other Disney Ohana over on Facebook. She painted us a garden, like an entire garden on canvas portrait, and then added Stitch at the bottom of it. Just very faint, kind of like hidden in the garden. It was really cool. Loving this world. He needs a Hollywood cupcake with all the stars. So we'll have to do some searching to see what we can find. Do some looking around for what we've got on the books for today. Jumbo and good morning, Kadani Sean. Welcome in, Brent. Hey, you're covering both coasts, Jake. You are a continental coast hopper. So do you, Jake, do you enjoy riding Tower of Terror? Kelly says, I love the weather reports. I think it's important because I think there's a lot of families who watch who are getting prepared for an upcoming trip, maybe checking in on Saturday and kind of want to know what the weather is like right now to kind of help prepare. And I think it makes a big difference to sort of like mentally preparing what we've got going on. So like, you know, for today, it's going to be raining today. What's the weather, Ollie? It's raining. Okay, thanks, Ollie. I myself look forward to stuff like looking at the fact that there's going to be some sunshine coming back on Thursday. High of 69, that's going to be a nice day. And speaking about our upcoming forecast, let's change the forecast ever so slightly here. And since we're looking up to Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we'll look at our, see if I can get that to reset. You guys might be seeing that, and I'm not, but come on, you can do it. See if I can get it to pop up there. Oh, it won't pop up. Oh no. But see if I can get that to show up a little bit later as well. Our schedule for this week today, of course, is Hollywood Studios. Wednesday, we're going to be back rope dropping Animal Kingdom. Thursday, back to Epcot for the International Festival of the Arts. We've only got about 2 weeks left of the Festival of the Arts. I mean, we feel like we just started. I only have 2 weeks left. So we'll have to figure out which booth we're going to hit this week. And Friday, we're going to be back in the Magic Kingdom. Not only will we have Splash Mountain back open again, hopefully, if everything goes to schedule, but we should also be able to see the very first of the new Disney Friends Adventure Cavalcade, which is starting on Friday. No times have been posted that I've seen just yet, but I'm sure it'll be happening a couple times throughout the day, and we'll make sure to be available and share that with you guys. There we go. So if you guys have any questions about the schedule, let me know. If there's something that you'd like to see or for me to take a look at when we go, I'll be glad to put it on my itinerary, which, by the way, even if it doesn't seem like it, I pretty much always have a plan or an itinerary of what we're going to do and how we're going to share things so that we can not just be randomly walking around and end up doing the same things all the time. So if there's something you'd like me to take a look at or look for, please let me know. And I love it when you guys see something somewhere else that's being shown and you're like, hey, Chris, did you know so-and-so is happening over at Animal Kingdom? And I may or may not know, but if it's something I hadn't seen just yet, it helps out. It lets me know to keep my eyes out for that when we go to our next stream. Good morning, Allison. I love to hear that our live streams keeps you in good company, and that's what's great about the community. This is a great community. The Magic Crew is uplifting to me every time I turn on the camera. That's why we want to keep it positive. That's why we want to keep it family friendly, because we want everyone to have access to this, because sometimes we all need a little pick-me-up. We need a buddy that has like-minded thoughts to kind of chat with us and get us back to where we need to be. So, and as we talked about yesterday, oftentimes, even if on a day like today, we started a little bit later today because I knew that we had to call in the Disney Cruise Line. They are reopening the Disney Wish reservations as of this morning. They were closed off because of the delay of the inaugural cruise is moving from June to July. I knew we were going to be late, so I had to put a little extra time in there so I can make sure to get some reservations taken care of for some cruise clients. And even though we didn't get here at 9 and we didn't get here until 9:30, or actually 9:45, the chat was already going. So just so you guys know, even if we are going and starting at 10 o'clock or even 2 o'clock in the afternoon on other days, you can always come in. You'll never know who's already in chatting, and use this as a space, a safe space for you to come in and meet up with somebody. Thank you, Aaron. You tweeted. It's a tweet. Welcome in, Molly. How you doing today? So Calvin's asking, this is for the chat to answer, what do you guys think? Will we ever see special events come back for parks other than Epcot? Thinking of things like Star Wars weekends and other Hollywood Studios events that used to happen. So it seems as though, while lots of other things are coming to the other parks, that Hollywood Studios is sort of getting the short end of the stick. Brand new fireworks shows at both Epcot and Magic Kingdom. We got a kite show over at Animal Kingdom. That's the value of that may be debated. But we didn't really get stuff back here new for the 50th for Hollywood Studios. And we still haven't gotten Fantasmic back. Some things are coming back, but not everything just yet. So what do you guys think? I want to hear your opinions. Do you think that Hollywood Studios is kind of trailing behind? And what other events have they done in the past that you love having them come back? Welcome in, Shara. Saw you in Oakley or going to Florida. Sweet, Brent. Are they coming to Disney World? Or are they just going to head to the beaches, or just having some good old Florida fun? So it would be hard for us to speculate, Harley, as to why they do it or why their motivation for that is of having the wait longer. Honestly, they tend to do pretty good, even better than some other parks that we've gone to. Not to be surprised by that, but we have seen it at times that wait times are longer at nighttime, especially close to the park close. I don't know if that's done to make people not want to get on a ride last minute, because if you get in a line before the park closes, it doesn't matter how long the line is, you still get the ride. There could be speculations of that. David says we're coming Thursday morning, hoping for great weather. It's going to be I think overcast right now. Not overcast, partly sunny. So it's right now looking pretty good. Right there at the high 60s. So it should be a nice day, David. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Stitch. We're going to have them. Matter of fact, what I did is just to have some continuity, I went ahead and scheduled the next 3 months out just to make sure we've got, something on the schedule. So I'd love for you to be able to make one here soon. And, even if you can't stay the whole time, pop in and say hello for anybody who's a patron who'd like to just say, hi, it's me. Say hello to everybody. Don't ever feel like, it's not like it's a special event or something where everybody's like, oh no, it's already started, I'm late. No, you can pop in for 2 or 3 minutes, say hello to everybody, and pop right back out if you need to. All right, Jeffrey, have an awesome day today. We could do that. I could work on that, Randy. Maybe I could do it to the tune Family Magical. Welcome to the Family Magical. We are the family, magical. We are the family, ear to ear. Glad you found us, ear to ear. Oh, hate to hear that. Hope you're feeling better. Shower. I hope dropping in and going up and down the hotel here eventually will brighten your day a little bit. I know the patron calls are really fun, Michelle. I'm glad we added that. It really fits along with, you know, the opportunity to get to know everybody else in the group. We're gonna need a bigger boat. We'll get whatever boat we need to get. Yeah, the Zoom call is going to happen tonight on the 13th floor of the Tower of Terror. Directions are provided. Got to take the stairs. John says it's almost 40 degrees up there where he's at. So it's not, honestly, it's not too bad a weather. I mean, the only reason I'm wearing a jacket is because I forgot to take it off and put it in my backpack. But I figured it might start raining at some point today, and I could be surprised at it. I got to keep the equipment dry if we can. So I think I'd be fine even without the jacket, honestly. Welcome in, Julie. Glad to have you. By the way, if you guys are just joining and you're one of our newer members of the Magic Crew, and you see Susan in the chat, that is my wife. She'll be on us with some other streams later this week. She is at the house right now making the travel happen when I come in for the live streams, and she's there. She's doing all the work that I couldn't get to. So she's on hold with Disney Cruise Line. She's getting revisions made with Universal. We're checking with revisions on Disney trips and getting quotes together. So if you guys ever have any questions or would like something to help out for that, if I'm not here, Susan's probably working hard to make sure that we're continuing to take care of our travel clients. So just to show you, this is when I'm over here having fun, she's over there making it happen. She's helping people get out there. Welcome in, Mouse Top. Good drop in at the hotel. Get things going this morning. A little adrenaline. So Aaron says, I don't think I'd be able to ride this when I go. See, now you can ride with us today. That's the great thing about this. Everybody can ride. Unless, of course, you know, you have motion sickness issues when we get on the teacups. And I would advise you to please avert your eyes. All right, Pizza, welcome in. Good morning. They are having a cast member party tonight at the Magic Kingdom. It was actually supposed to happen last month. It had to be rescheduled. So the reason it's closing early is because they're having that special party that is just for invitation for select cast members. Welcome in, Jimmy, 1970. So who are our Tower of Terror fans? Who in the chat actually rides this ride? And who hangs out in the gift shop? It's him.
Hollywood Tower Hotel.
It's him, Randy.
For your safety as well as the safety of others, the dress code for this hotel does require that your nose and mouth be covered at all times while inside the hotel. So please be certain that everyone in your party has the appropriate face covering before entering the lobby. If you are holding hotel reservations for our night tonight, please make sure that everyone in your party has their passes out and ready prior to entering the hotel. This will help us to expedite your check-in.
It's TJ.
Thank you so very much for your kind attention, and please do enjoy your stay here at our Hollywood Tower Hotel.
What a great invite. There's our infamous cast member. Good morning, Ernest. Welcome in, Leary Curry family. I know I kind of get that. The older I get, I realize that some of my favorite roller coasters, I tend to get a different reaction as I get older. My stomach may drop a little more than it used to. Remember, before entering the hotel and getting into an elevator where we're going to drop you at death-defying, gravitational forces, where you may or may not return to the real world and enter the spirit world, put on your mask. Hey, that's what we're all about. If we have the answers, we'd love to share. And that's an open invitation also for all of our live streams. Let us know if you guys have questions about the hotels. If you have promotions that you have questions about, or when promotions might become available, upcoming, festivals, things that are going to be, you're having a hard time choosing whether or not you want to come to Disney World in June or July or August. We'll be glad to give you some opinions. None of it's ever going to be when it comes to stuff like that, but we'll try to give you enough information so that you have a little bit more to go off of to make that decision for you and your family. So let us know. the pink donut. It's Naomi. It's like a reward. Derek rides Tower, or John's like, oh, go for it. Florida Park Explorers knock on metal. Kristen's all for it. No Walt. no tower. My daughter will not ride this. She does not like drops. Susan doesn't like to ride it, but she will ride it every so often for our group. So if you guys ever give her enough pressure and you really want her to ride for us, sometimes she will ride it. She won't be happy about it, but she will do it for you guys. Was it there in 1998? I believe it was. I think the tower itself came in about the early 90s. It was not an opening day attraction, but it did come in not too long after. Kelly's like, yes, love the tower. So is Julie P. Kristen's the one that all the scared people are like really mad about, because she's like laughing the whole time. She's just laughing, staring at death in the face and thinking it's just hilarious. Cheryl's coming in on Monday. Gonna be riding Tower Terror. Now, Cheryl, are you gonna be heading straight to the tower? Is it your rope drop first attraction, or are you gonna like keep it for later on in the day? Well, they do have a chicken elevator here, and they call it the chicken elevator. You can go through the entire queue, and if you decide you don't want to ride, they have a special elevator that's actually lit, and it works. That doesn't drop up or down. So if you have someone in your party who doesn't like to ride, but they would enjoy going through the queue, and let them know that you're not trying to trick them, but they can actually wait in the queue with you so they can see everything and enjoy it, the pre-show and everything. And then before they get onto the actual ride, they can get on a real elevator, takes them down to the lobby, and they can get out. That's right, May 1st, 1989. We have the Magic Band to show for it, too. Not the opening day Magic Band, but the 30th anniversary one. So that chickened out. I know my dad wanted to ride it, but I couldn't do it. So next time, Naomi, if your dad wants to ride it, get in line with him, and then last minute get on the other elevator, and he can still ride. It's easy enough. Basically, you will go through. They will direct you on how to get to the loading area, and they'll let you transfer. Sweet, Artemis. So is this going to be? Is this your first time ever riding one on a live stream? Luckily, I think we all did. It helps. It helps to with the screaming, not to have a mask, but. So it had a 90-minute wait, Colin. I don't know. This is the first place we went to because Joey asked about this yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do this first thing for Joey. And we make sure that we can't do that all the time. And oftentimes I do have a kind of a schedule we have to follow and certain things we have to get to. But I'm glad we can get this one on Joey today. So we've been just straight down here. We hadn't gone to the rest of the park yet. We'll take a look at it. But let's do this. Let's look at what we've got for the rest of our wait times right now. And see, kind of get an idea where we might like to go next. Good morning, Pikachu. So 90-minute wait is what we've got for Tower of Terror, which is funny because it's about the same wait as Slinky Dog Dash, which is unusual. 15 minutes for your Racing Academy with Lightning McQueen, 45 minutes for Rock and Roller Coaster, 70 minutes for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, 70 minutes for Toy Story Mania, 50 minutes for Alien Swirling Saucers, and 95 minutes for Slinky Dog Dash, 75 for the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, 170 for Rise of the Resistance. So it got back up there. It's almost a 3-hour wait. 25 minutes for Star Tours, 10 minutes for Muppet Vision. You can see Minnie at the Red Carpet Dreams, also 10 minutes. 10-minute wait for Vacation Fun. 25 minutes to see Olaf. Can you imagine it takes almost as half the amount of time to see. You can see Olaf for 25 minutes, or like something else for just like a little bit more. So, other than Rise of the Resistance and Slinky Dog Dash, this is one of the longest standby lines in Hollywood Studios right now. That's awesome. Neftali, my eldest son, who's now 18, he just turned 18 last year. This is his favorite ride at Disney World. You know, they keep adding rides. You know, they Rise of the Resistance, they keep adding. You got Ratatouille. They're going to be adding Guardians of the Galaxy this summer. Next year, hopefully, we're going to be able to have Tron. I don't think it's going to change anything. My son loves the premise of this ride. He loves the way it feels. He loves the expectation and the unexpectation of it. So every time we come to Hollywood Studios, if I don't get him on Tower of Terror, I feel like I've sort of let him down. No pun intended. So Brent, the one thing about tickets, tickets for children are only slightly less than for the adults. So whereas, you know, an adult ticket price might be $120, $4, depending on the day, and that does change throughout the day. You know, child tickets are maybe only be $109, $110. So they're just a slightly less, but it's only until 9 years old. After they hit that age, when they hit 10, they pay adult prices. And annual passes are always the same, no matter for children or adults. Shell says I'm a big baby about drops, so I don't ride it. What about Mike? Does Mike ride it? If not, next time you guys come down here, we'll get a pretzel, and then Mike and I can go hit Tower of Terror. Been a while, Robert. It's a different experience, Harley. It really is. Totally different experience. So Susan wants to ride the Guardians of the Galaxy mission breakout over at Disney's California Adventure, which is funny because she doesn't care for this, but she wants to ride the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it doesn't drop as much, and it does stop for like scenes in between. So I don't know, Disney Mom, if that might make it easier if it stops. She thinks it might do that for her. Oh, Lisa. Oh, yeah. We've got Joey right here with us. Joey's riding with us. We're going to have the virtual seat for Joey. Joey, you need to hold your hands up the whole time, too. No putting hands down, Joey. Welcome in, Chuck. Good morning. Well, that's a good thing about it is it's easy enough for somebody else to take a break. There's a few places to grab snacks or maybe even grab an early lunch or something like that. So if not everybody wants to ride it, you can always do that or catch a performance of Beauty and the Beast. Good morning, Kara Dodd. It's sort of like the Velocicoaster over at Universal. Not everybody likes roller coasters like that, but I think everyone should at least go through the queue. So it may make it a little difficult for team members when they're like, oh, they're not riding, but let them go through the whole queue, and then when they go to load, they can just walk over and go straight to the exit, and that way they can see everything else. So I think a lot of queues you need to see. Now, things like Rise of the Resistance, a little different. Because the Rise of Resistance, it goes from you being in a queue to, oh, we're riding now? I didn't know it started. So it doesn't have that clean sort of break like it does here and some other rides. But I think for a lot of people who might be nervous to try a ride, it might be helpful for them to go through the queue and become familiar with it first. I don't know, Susan, have you, I know Liberty has. I don't know if Susan, have you ever been on the chicken elevator? They have a chicken door over at the Haunted Mansion, by the way, as well. If you go to do the Haunted Mansion and decide you don't want to ride it last minute, you don't want to get in a dune buggy, they do have a chicken door. All you have to do is ask a cast member, may I please use the chicken door, and they'll help you out. We might steal that one, Calvin. That's easy to remember how the park is. You guys share birth years. Nothing can stop us now. I'll tell you how. Oh, okay, that freaked me out. You know, they used to have a water fountain pool over there. It's been empty for years, but there used to be. Some kid just jumped into it, and I thought for a second they just jumped into the water fountain. Good morning, Hawk the fam. How you doing? I'm not sure you can single rider Smuggler's Run, so I love that. And we've learned we can do that and test track on our live streams. I love my wife, and I love when she comes on live streams because it's just nicer to have her here beside me and to do things with me. You know, you're my Disney best buddy, but there is an advantage when we do live streams that we can take you guys on the single riders. We might even do that today on Smuggler's Run if you guys want to. So Brent, not at the top of my head. I can definitely look that up for you. But if anybody ever wants to know ticket pricing or to get a quote or something like that, you can always reach out, send us over something over at our Travelmation email. Six Flags Great Adventure, 420 feet. Oh my gosh. I'm scared of heights, John. I really am. Even though I ride pretty much everything, I'm definitely afraid of heights. Mainly falling from them. So that would be rough. So I think I don't know, Jen, are you guys streaming today, or is your first stream back going to be tomorrow? Because it's going to be raining today. I don't know if they're going to be necessarily wanting to get out in the nastiness. Welcome in, Christy. So glad to have you a part of the crew. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button today. Everybody want to welcome in our newest member. And Christy, do you like to ride Tower of Terror? Do you want to drop in with us? Thanks, Leanne. And to all of our other Ninja Watchers out there, glad to have you here as well. If you are Ninja watching, first time you get a break like Leanne did, just say hi. We'd love to know that you're here. Yep, almost 3 hours, Ernest. That's how much we waited to ride 2 weeks ago. We rode a week ago last Friday. We waited 3 hours. Perfect, Brent. Let us know. Anytime you guys have questions, if it's something that I know off the top of my head, I'd be glad to look it up. But if it's something that requires us to do a little bit of research or something like that, you can always just email us. We'll be glad to get back to you.
Someone did a Disney villain run.
So FPE is going to be back streaming tomorrow. We call them our bookend buddies because basically we tend to open the parks up, and about midway through the day we close out, and not too long afterwards Florida Park Explorers turns their camera on. So if you're ever looking for something for a nighttime stream, go check it out at FPE. You know, Calvin, I've never asked. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think I've ever not finished a drink. Speaking of, anybody want to go to Ogus today? Alright, putting on my mask. Now that we're going inside. Oh, Susan does not like the drops. Nope. She does not like the drops. So while I'm sitting here talking to you guys, I opened up the My Disney Experience app and I grabbed a August Cantina reservation while I'm standing in line for today. So Calvin has a question about August. Well, let's go to August, shall we? Oh, no problem, Derek. I'm glad you asked. We do have some familiarity with the DAS system. The great thing is now you can actually get a DAS approval with a chat option that's in My Disney Experience sometime a few days before you come down. You do that through the My Disney Experience account, or you can just go to guest services and let them know that you need a DAS pass. They may have a few questions for you. They'll get you set up, tell you how to go through it. But if you have any questions, actually have several of our members who are in the chat here and there who use the DAS system for whatever purposes. If you have some questions, feel free. Joey's like, no, I can't put my hands up. I got to put my hands down. All right, we're going to let Joey hold on. Welcome in, Renato. Ronnie says Tower Terror is one of our favorite rides. That's awesome. Good morning, Jennifer. Welcome in. Travis is here. How you doing today, Travis? And do me a favor, guys. If you guys are just jumping into the chat, take a couple of seconds and hit that thumbs up button. We have 216 awesome people watching with us about to ride the ride. Let's energize the stream. If everyone who's watching right now, if you haven't already, if everyone hits that thumbs up button right now and get a surge of likes, see if YouTube can invite a few more people to ride with us. Louis Studio, Sweden. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Tower of Terror. Oh, Francisca's in front of us. They're dropping in early. Welcome in, Francisca. Enjoy your ride. Oh my gosh. See, I can ride roller coasters that go up high, but when they stop and I'm just kind of hanging there like Sheepra over at Busch Gardens in Tampa. Oh, damn, that's rough. Welcome in, Piano Rob. Happy Tuesday, my friend.
Happy Tuesday.
So we like to come during the week because we heard that the rates drop on the weekdays.
I don't know who told you that.
Oh, that doesn't? Oh no. Well, they said something drops during the weekdays.
Take care right here with the scanning. Our elevators function just as they're supposed to. Every day of the week.
Oh.
You guys can go on over to the left. Just don't cross that yellow line.
All right, thank you. Hello, Harley. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Get on to bed. Come hang out with us tomorrow at Animal Kingdom. We're going to begin at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock starting time tomorrow. So. Well, Molly, I did that while we're in line. I grabbed an Oga's Cantina lunch reservation. So to say that it's too hard to get, they are really hard to get, but that's not impossible. I grabbed one right near while we were in line. You guys should join us. I just kind of want to drink it.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, the library doors in front of you will be opening. Please stand back from the doors as they will be opening toward you. Thank you.
Right this way.
So Lauren, don't give up hope yet. I just grabbed a reservation for myself right now on the day of. continually look for new reservations and see if you can modify. You can also modify to add. We've got Robert in, we've got Josh in. All right. That's Great Scots right there.
Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. Somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
All right, thanks everybody for hitting that like button. Anybody just joining us, we're here live with you at Disney's Hollywood Studios in the basement of the Tower of Terror. Signal gets a little spotty down here in the basement, but stick with us. We'll get you back up and down and up and down here very soon. So Josh, we have used the Genie Plus system here and there. It's oftentimes we feel a much more of an advantage, some parks than others. But I don't think we've actually had a chance to use the lightning lane for this ride just yet. All right, so Joey is our special guest riding on the elevator with us today. So it's me, Joey, and 230 of Joey's closest friends. We might get the whole back row, guys. Actually, Josh, I find that this ride is a lot more fun when it's raining. Sort of like being in Pandora at Animal Kingdom. It has a certain feel to it. But when it's like really kind of nasty weather or even just dark, really dark clouds, all the pictures and the experience on Tower of Terror, it seems to get better. Oh, that's awesome, Jim. Thank you for letting me know about that. So if you guys follow us on Instagram and Facebook, I did put up a picture of the new Tiana MagicBand. And according to Jim, it's on Shop Disney. So if that's something you're interested in, go check it out. It's a beautiful country. Hope to travel there one day. Can we not go straight ahead? Nope. It's only one way this way. That's why the line's so long, guys. They're only loading half the elevators today. Oh, that looked awesome. That's right, Robert. Just in time to get on the elevator. Let's see if we can spot the chicken elevator before we get in. They do, but when I checked that for that, their walk-up is technically full. So it's a lot harder to do walk-up unless you do walk-up at the very beginning of the day. But that is something you can do. It's sort of if you want to have a party. Let's just say you go into Tower of Terror, but there's somebody who doesn't like Tower of Terror. If they're an adult, they can walk over to Galaxy's Edge and put your name in for a walk-up while everybody else is in line for Tower of Terror. It's a great system, and it's for those people who need to utilize it. Make sure to ask about it. So we're gonna need to get that 200 likes, guys. I think I may have jumped the gun a little bit on that. Now we need to see if we need some. Are we at 200? Can we make this statement true, or are we close to making it true? You certainly can, Diane. Right there in front of us, that says Express Elevator. That is the chicken elevator. So if you have somebody who doesn't want to ride the ride, but they want to see the rest of the experience, especially if you have smaller children, smaller children can actually go through the queue with you. And then before you get loaded onto the other elevators, you can take, one family member can go with the children over to the express elevator and takes you straight to the lobby. And so they can see everything else. Sweet. I jumped the gun on the 200 likes. I misread something. Now we're 200. Thank you, guys. That makes a huge difference because that means we've got some people jumping in right now because they've been recommended by YouTube. If you are just joining us, welcome into the Ear to Ear Magic stream. We're about to get in an elevator and take you guys up and down and around. And you got in here just in time. Like, I don't see any ghosts. Ghosts? Are there ghosts in here? Like, there's ghosts everywhere. I can see the ghost of Fast Passes over there. Oh, that was good. That was good. Toads go in first. Taking the right steps to avoid the elevators. Another one?
Also just one?
Yes.
Right, can I go row 3 for me, please?
We're messing everybody up with all the ones. All right, bonus points to Cliff for that one right there. I like that one. See, jokes like that, Cliff, I find to be extremely elevating. Yeah, this is a good time. If we're going to be hitting Ogas a little bit later in the stream, we need you guys to give us recommendations of what you'd like us to try. Welcome in, Sandy. Good to see you. Oh, look, it only goes up to 12 floors. Oh, I gotta take my hat off. Don't want to lose that. Hey, and if you guys are watching this for the very first time, welcome into the stream. We'd love for you guys to hit that subscribe button.
To our valued guests, for your safety once on board, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the elevator at all times. And do take special care to supervise your children. Thank you. Estimados huéspedes, por su seguridad, una vez a bordo, por favor, permanezcan sentados y mantengan sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro
Maybe next to
del
the wall.
elevador en todo momento. Y por favor, vigile a sus niños. Gracias.
Okay, Joey, we're going to be right next to the wall, so we're going to have to crammed in there. Great. Thank you. Woo. You guys want to sit by the wall? Okay.
But I do.
My son prefers the wall. That's what I was going to ask.
This is the torture for everything I did to her when she was little.
All the payback's coming back, right?
I still fly out of these seats.
I know. Can you put these people on too?
Oh.
Everybody take one, grab the yellow strap, and give it everybody, both hands up.
Oh, you're fine.
And thank you. Now please remain seated at all times. Secure all your pads. Enjoy your stay.
You are the passengers in a most uncommon elevator about to ascend into your very own episode of The Twilight Zone. One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door.
Oh, you're fine.
That door is opening once again. This time, it's opening for you. About to discover what lies beyond the 5th dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of the imagination, in the Tower of Terror.
Whoa! That kid dropped. A warm welcome back to those of you
you who made it, and a friendly word of warning. Something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
Enjoy. All right, how was it, Joey? Ooh, it's kind of scary to listen to the other elevators drop. I don't think I've ever sat there and listened to the other rides. Goodbye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Yeah. All right, I can get back into the chat. So, our photos. How many drop you guys as you walk through the lobby? Sometimes the lobby is extremely hard to keep up with connection, but I'll refresh as soon as we get to the gift shop. With me. Me now. All right. Woo. Awesome. I'm glad you guys all enjoyed it. I'm glad we got to get on it today, Joey. Thanks for requesting that yesterday. It's not funny, Jen. It's not fun. I'm not laughing at Chase, but I know that feeling. But you know what? There are people who ride this just for that same feeling that they're gonna fall out. But did he enjoy it afterwards, though? Because lots of times people they seem like they're about to just completely lose it while they're on a ride, but then they get off the ride and they're like, that was fun, let's do it again. Welcome in, Andrew. Good to see you today. Oh no. Welcome in, D. Good to see you, Eric. Oh, that would take away from the experience, you know? Sometimes I like being a little scared, but not that there's never you guys know me. I try to find the silver lining in everything. Let's find the positive end of whatever situation we're in, but if you get yacked on, I don't really know how to spin that one. I mean, I'm not sure what direction you look at yak and go, hey, that's kind of cool. Of course, I did take a buddy of mine to Universal Studios one time, and he invited a coworker of his, and his coworker's like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, we're gonna ride all these rides, and they were ready to do all these big rides. We rode the Hulk, and he wasn't feeling too hot, so we weren't gonna do the next ones. And we get on Cat in the Hat, and he barfs over the side of the car on Cat in the Hat. What do you do? Just like, I don't know. So, needless to say, our big expectations of hitting all the big rides for the rest of the day at Universal were had to be altered. It kind of is, but they figured, you know, they need some product to put on the shelf. They also have a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff there, which I don't think is really the best place for it. But so it's very humid today. I mean, you can almost smell the rain that's coming this afternoon. Good morning, Nikki. How are you doing? Glad you could join us here in Hollywood Studios, and everybody else who's watching, welcome. So at this point, we are just about 30 subscribers away from hitting our next milestone of 7,700. And if somehow you came to our page today by accident, I wouldn't say accident, it's serendipity is the better word. And somehow YouTube says you need to come over here and check these groups out, and you've walked into our live stream today, it wasn't by accident. We're glad you're here. We would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Join our group. We do live stream from the parks here every Monday through Friday, so we would love to have you guys join us. Today is Hollywood Studios, where we're feeling the first sprinkles of the day. That's a kind of a moment, and then tomorrow we're going to be over at Animal Kingdom, Thursday Epcot, and Friday back over at the Magic Kingdom. So don't miss out on the fun we've got on our schedule this week, bringing you Walt Disney World and Universal every single day this week and every week moving forward. So check out our schedule. All of these are up on our channel now. You guys can go ahead and like those streams, start the conversation, let us know what you'd like to see those days. And we'd love to see you guys on our next streams for the rest of the week. For now, I think, let's go through a little bit of walkthrough shopping before we make our way over to Galaxy's Edge. Everybody, want to go back to Batu? So the name of this store is Carthay Circle. There is a Carthay Circle over at Disney's California Adventure as well. And whenever I see somebody on social media post a picture that's got Carthay Circle in California, I always for a minute freak out and think it's here, because it's so similar in style. And anytime you guys post a picture of social media and you tag us here at Ear to Your Magic and I see it, my brain immediately starts to think, well, where are we at? Where in Disney is this at? And Carthay Circle always catches me, because my brain goes, it's Carthay Circle. Doesn't look like our Carthay Circle. Naomi says, take that situation, turn it into a Mentos commercial. Do 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 ooh ah. Fresh goes better, fresh goes better, fresh goes better when you just puked on a ride. I know the feeling. I haven't had, I'm over here looking at the ice cream options. I'm like, I don't need to be eating ice cream right now. Of course, we are going to have to go back and go try the Waturi Fusion over at Volcano Bay Water Park at Universal, because last Friday we were there, beautiful weather, and the theme park detective actually gave us a PayPal and suggested that we go get to try that ice cream. And right before the park closed, we ran all the way over to that section of the park to get that ice cream so we can give a review of it to Theme Park Detective. And you guys were watching, saw it. We got in line. They closed the line right after us to the guy getting in line behind us. It's like, you're the last one. And then told us when we got to the front of the line that the machine had gone down for that particular ice cream. So we'll have to go back and try that out. Travis, like, I love the normal Florida weather and warm, hot rain. I know that I'm nuts. Well, that's a Floridian, right? It comes with the territory a little bit. And I'm okay with that. We chose that lifestyle. It's a Stitchy. Aloha, Stitch. An angel. That's a cute little bag. This lounge fly is $75. And next time someone tells you, you weird, just remember, stay weird. It's okay. So we're glad we are at Ear to Ear Magical glad that we found you guys in our crew, because we didn't think there was another person like us, but there is. There's tons of us. We have a great time hanging out with you. One of these days, I do not own, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys this, I do not own a Spirit jersey. I never have. There's, you know, like 200 different Spirit jerseys out there in the wild. I've never owned one. I've never wore one because they're long sleeve. And I just think when it gets 85, 90 degree weather, Travis, that I wouldn't be able to survive in that type of heat. This was the very first lightweight Spirit jersey. And it was stitched. So it's very thin material. Today would have been the perfect day for this. I thought about it this morning. I'm like, I need a long sleeve, something that's kind of blue. And I'm like, that's what I need. Stitch. And of course, it's got the back as well. Isn't he adorable? He kind of reminds me of the baby dinosaur in the ABC show, The Dinosaurs. The baby Sinclair. That's kind of Stitch, because it's like, I'm the baby, gotta love me. It's Stitch, you know. I'm the Stitchy, gotta love me. Awesome, D. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys tonight. Looking forward to it. D's talking about our patron call. We will have our patrons open to a link at 7 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. All of our patrons will be able to join in for a couple hours, talk. It's video and audio chat. And it's one of the only things we do, generally, that's a home stream. But it's not about us, it's about the crew and getting to get to know them. So D, we'll see you tonight on that call. If you guys have considered and thinking about joining our Patreon group and becoming a patron of Ear to Ear Magic, today would be the best day to do it, because tonight's call is today, and then you have to wait a whole nother month for the next call. So we have 5 different tiers, and the first one only starts at $5 per month. Donations to our channel, which we use, of course, to pay bills and keep things going. So we'll see you tonight, D. What's that, Stacy? You see Stitch and you're like, yep, that's me. Oh wait, that's actually you. Are you here? Welcome in, Jamie. We have some new members of the crew today. Magic Crew, you guys know what to do. Welcome in Jamie, Stellar, and Kaylee. Welcome in, everybody. And the guests are still coming in. Hello, Debbie. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday, Brianna. Welcome to beautiful Hollywood Studios today. Awesome, Stacy. That is amazing. And Stacy, we talk about this a lot. We ask people to hit the like buttons, not because it makes us feel better or it feeds our ego. Quite the opposite. What it does is it means that YouTube will suggest out this channel to people who want to hang out in Hollywood studios and is looking for the chance to do it. So we are so glad that you're here with us today. Now, Stacy, we do stream every Monday through Friday. We go to all the parks, and if you're going to be here in 2.5 weeks, this is a great time for you to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and come in and just ask questions. See what's going on. And that way, when you get here in 2.5 weeks, you don't have to worry about wasting your vacation time trying to find the answers to your questions. We are going to be your exclusive vacation research in here for answer everyone's questions. So welcome in, Stacy. We're gonna go to Galaxy's Edge, but I'm gonna go by the way of the Toy Story Land, which is not where we normally go. Yes, lots of long sleeves today. Billy Phil. It's not necessarily cold, but it will be getting a little windy. All right, Robert, best of luck in your test today. I saw that earlier. Yeah, when I'm riding rides, I don't necessarily talk because I don't want to ruin it for anybody else who's on the ride. So, hope your tests go well today. We'll see you real soon, my friend. Oh, I just got a raindrop in my ear. That was a big one, too. Oh, please tell me that was rain. I'll take rain over any other possible random liquid projectile that just landed in my earlobe. Anything. Just rain. Just please be rain. Awesome, Stacy. Well, we call everybody on our channel the Magic Crew. I don't like subscribers. I don't like the term. It seems extremely cold. And when it comes to everything that we do, we like to get to know you guys. There's so many people you get to know by name. You get to learn about them. So this is our community. So welcome to the community. So you gave me that challenge about 2 months ago. I don't know if I don't think I've found it once. That's going to be our ongoing challenge. One of these days, you guys are going to be watching something. I'm going to scream out loud, I found it! You're going to be like, what in the world is he doing? It's going to be finally finding that one item that's for sale, merchandise-wise, that was made in the United States. Epcot Forever, welcome in. Watching from Thailand. Love having our international friends come and join us. We have our friends from Scotland watching. Italy. Sweden. Thailand. Who else? Anybody else watching from outside the United States borders? Let us know where you're watching from.
You new to these parts? Well, I hope you enjoy playing with toys, because it's playtime.
It's playtime. And remember, if you guys are coming to the patron call tonight, make sure to bring your Hot Wheels, because I think Lucas is going to show us the Hot Wheels Hot Wheels City. So looking forward to that. I wish, Lisa, right now we've heard nothing about Fantasmic. We were talking about that briefly earlier. We don't really have anything on it. All we know is that it's coming back. Festival of Fantasy comes back March 9th in the Magic Kingdom. But we're still awaiting word on Phantasmic.
I don't like this leaning tower of pieces. Maybe I should call for help.
Good morning, Fallen
What's the
Star.
number for 911?
Hang on, Rex. Jesse is here for you.
Welcome in, Linda B.
Woody asked me to welcome all of you to Andy's backyard, but I'm so nervous. I'm just no good at public speaking. Wait. I can do it. Welcome. How was that? Was it welcoming enough? Oh, I hope so.
Travel Adventures with Aaron coming from the Ontario region of Canada. Welcome in. Epcot Forever says I live in Orlando, but wait, you live in Orlando? You're watching your home from Thailand? That sounds like story time right there. Did you get on the wrong tram? See, that happens sometimes if you get on the wrong Disney bus. Maybe I'll get out of your way here. Sarah, how are you guys doing today? How's the little one? So, a couple of things to let you guys know. We've got Woody's Roundup Rodeo Barbecue is been announced that it is coming in 2022. They will be opening that up. So we don't have a date just yet, but we do know Rodeo Roundup Barbecue will be opening it up this year sometime. When it opens up, we'll see if we can grab a reservation and take you guys in for an experience, either live or in a vlog. In addition to that, we also have a brand new gift shop that's going to be opening up at Toy Story Mania. Jesse's Trading Post will be opening up sometime this year as well. If we get further dates, we'll share them with you, but we do know that these two areas are coming a little bit later.
Hi, everyone. I've got something important to say. So important that the pressure is almost too
Oh, that's awesome. Did we hit 250 likes on today's stream? I'm just walking along and chatting, having a good time. I'm not even paying attention, honestly. I don't get to see that screen oftentimes. I only know when you guys tell me. I don't know. You got me all excited about it, Lauren. Like I want to come to tonight's call just to play Hot Wheels. Hope I can find mine. Thank you for joining the crew today, Joanne. Welcome in. Aloha, Alfie. Aloha, komamai. 100-minute wait right now forecasted for Slinky Dog Dash. 100 minutes. That's a lot of digits.
It is. A little long right now.
Oh, we were over at Tower of Terror and it was a good 90. So I'm like, if Tower of Terror is 90, I was like, if the Tower of Terror is 90, I would have been shocked if it was anything less than that for here. Exactly. I gotta get him coming by one more time. Colin's coming from Concord, New Hampshire. Always good to see you in, Colin. Terry is watching from the Virgin Islands. What's the weather like there right now? It's trying to snow there in the Ontario region. I know he's my spirit animal, Brianna. I love him. You can even hear his little tail go. Boing. Yes, they're still going to have the quick service. They're just adding an additional space to eat. It was always the plan that they were going to add a table service restaurant here as well, Everin. It was supposed to open sometime back in 2019 originally. It got delayed a little bit, and of course, then everything shut down and the plans got completely sidetracked. So Albie's like, yep, all my Stitch fans out there. See, the thing I like about Stitch is he's not perfect. You know, he has some behavioral issues. He tries hard, but he doesn't know what to do always the right way. And he felt isolated, like there was nobody that he could be friends with. There's no way he could have a family. And so he was just this bad guy. He didn't want to be bad, but he didn't have anybody to show him the right way and to be a part of his group. And when he finally found this Ohana, changed everything. I feel like lots of times we're like Stitch. We just need to find the right people. It makes a big difference. Oh, and thank you guys for hitting 250. That is awesome. You guys made me make a banner last week. I didn't have anything above 250 because we rarely ever hit more than 250 on our streams. And you guys made me have to do a 300 like last week. I don't know, maybe we'll do it again today. You guys continually push me out of my comfort zone and into boundaries and areas that I've never been to before. That's called growth. And it's always better to grow around people who support you and make it possible. All right, you guys, all of our patrons are going to be on the call tonight. You heard that. If Lucas is not in the mood, Gary's going to fill in. Everybody bring your Tonka toys, your Hot Wheels. We're going to have fun tonight. Matt Catter warning from Polar, Michigan. Here, I'll give you little flames to heat up there, Matt Catter. I'll come back, Brandy. I'm just enjoying a little bit of Slinky Dog Dash. It's a 100-minute wait right now. So I figure we'll at least get to watch it a little bit, and maybe if we're not riding today. All right, so while we were in line for Tower of Terror, Calvin asked me about whether or not you could take a drink to go from Oga's. And I'm like, you know what? I've never asked. I've never thought about that. And so instead of just not knowing, I pulled up my Disney Experience app and I got us a reservation for Oga's. So we'll be hitting that in a bit. And we'll find out. We'll get you the answer to your question. That being the case, who wants to go to Oga's with us this morning? Anybody? Stitch is cool. I'm not so sure about myself, Hawk the Fan. That's okay. All right, hey, can you guys see that? I see it, not looking at the camera. Can you guys see that? Everybody see it? Everybody got it? All right, if ever, I'm checking the video, make sure it's good. Okay, if I can see it and you guys can see it, that means we're seeing eye to eye. Then we're good. Awesome. That's right. I am bad, and that's good. I will never be good, and that's not bad. There's no one I would rather be than me. I gotta tell you, Epcot Forever, one of these days, you're gonna have to share that story with us. I would love to hear how you're from Orlando and you're watching an Orlando stream from Thailand. I want to hear that story one of these days. Oh, Orlando! Hey, Robin Tracy! It's gonna be a high of 40 tomorrow in Michigan. Up on the hand. All right, that's just hand. Nikki says you can do it to go drink at Oga's. Of course, you'd want to experience it inside. I mean, the whole point is to go inside. So, I mean, you wouldn't want just a to-go drink, but. Melissa M, thank you. Sometimes we have a automatic system that's supposed to record when someone hits the subscribe button, so we know that we can see their name and welcome them in. And if it misses it, and if you guys hit the subscribe button and it didn't automatically let us know, tell us in the chat. We don't want to miss you guys. Hey, you're part of the family now. We don't want you to sit in the corner and just wait. And no, we want you to be a part of it. So welcome in, Melissa. Woo! Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I don't know. I guess it's a positive thing. Glad to have you back, Robert. I wish we could stream Rock and Roller Coaster. Knowing my luck, even if we could, my camera would like fall. I'd probably drop it. You guys would be staring at the ceiling of the coaster building the rest of the day. Hey, I want to see. Here's the thing. I want to show you guys that we have travel clients that we help book, and 60 days will open up, and they'll miss getting Oga's, and they'll get like really down. They're like, oh no, we can't go because we missed it at the 60 days. I want to show you guys that I got a reservation the morning of. Matter of fact, there was another one for 3 p.m. this afternoon. So I never give up, never say die. Always, Goonie mentality here. So, not that I want you to stay on your phone when you're on vacation here, but it does help to open that up and just give it a try and see what pops up. Refresh it every so often. Have it at a point where, every 20 minutes you just pop on, refresh, look, and then say, I'm going to put it away until the next 20 minutes. I won't check it again, so that you don't find yourself just continually in your phone. But good potential for stuff like that to happen. Oh, Kylo's out. Good morning, Jared. Oh, the big man's out this morning.
Hey guys, look at me.
I'm recording him.
What are you doing with that? Sending data to the resistance. Scan the data pod.
It's free press.
Every transmission. Then wipe it.
No, we're not wiping any transmissions.
Thanks for visiting us today. For the safety and health of everyone, masks fully cover.
Oh, great. Now we've been tagged.
Wash your hands off.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your
Oh, great. So much for being incognito. Oh, Sarah's going to miss this. She's going to be upset. I walked right up. He's like, data transmission. Okay, they're scanning all the transmissions, guys. So all the comments that are moving forward, feel free to just let them have it.
The First Order has a place for those who will join our cause. We also have a place for those who will not. Clear enough.
Dude, she's like 4. At least let her get to elementary school before you make a decision. All right, from now on, you can't join the First Order until you're in the 1st grade. Well, we know the location of Chewbacca. We know where the Wookiee is. He's in Ontario. We've got word. Oh, they're getting ready to fly off. I'm a little rusty. With a little luck and some rusties, you could look like me. Ka-chow. So what you guys are looking at right here is we've got our transmission port. This is where those who will be staying at the Galaxy Star Cruiser starting up in March. That's right, we're only a month away from the Star Cruiser opening up as a all-inclusive hotel immersion experience. They're going to load them up in their places, and they're going to bring them in here. This is where they're going to come into Galaxy's Edge.
Jackson, there's that milk stuff.
And is Honey Bear still watching with us today? I want to do a special shout out to Honey Bear. Honey Bear has watched us and been on streams with everybody in the Magic Crew for months now. But because Honey Bear did not have a YouTube account, could not subscribe, could not comment, and that made it very difficult. So that's my. Didn't recognize you all clean shaven.
I did that today. Nobody will recognize me. I'm incognito.
I was about to say, I'm like, he looks a lot. No, it can't. Oh, it is him.
Incognito mode.
How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah. Just trying to get a little bit of Batu in before it starts like pouring down rain.
I'm actually going to find a spot to sit and edit.
So by the way, we're live on YouTube. You want to say hello?
You're good.
And
hey guys, what's going on?
Go ahead and tell them your account name over on TikTok.
Tattoo Disney Dad on TikTok. So I'm here all the time, and I just got back from California. I did 3 days out there, so I got a ton of California videos going up right now and this week.
Which is why it kind of shocked me, because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, no, he's still. But no, you did a live last night. You were live last night. You were back.
I go everywhere. I'm
but
all over the place.
in my mind, I remember the last time I saw someplace, and I'm like, well, he's still over in California, but he's not.
I had a couple people approach me in California, and they're like, do you make TikToks? And like, yeah. They're like, you're not supposed to be here, are you? Like, I'm here.
Oh, I was jealous. It was cool to see some of the stuff you did over there and enjoy. So we're hoping to get out to Disneyland again soon. We were actually going to be going this summer of 2020.
Yeah, so I mean, I was out there and I did just a 3-day pass. It was a couple $100 obviously, but we realized that my son desperately wants to go, so it made more sense to upgrade my ticket. So I now have a magic key so that I can
Makes
go
a
back,
big difference.
Yeah, at least one time this year.
That's the thing, is if you're going to go to more than once, it just makes sense to do that. This is how we got ourselves in trouble doing what we do now.
Yep.
Because all it was I always took my kids on vacation, and I realized it would cost an X number of dollars to go to an annual pass, and I realized we could go one more time and it would cover itself.
Exactly.
And then we came 72 more times. So, by the way, you did 30 days.
Well, technically I did 32 days straight before I took a single day off.
So he was every single day. He had like a 3-minute vlog over on TikTok showing what was going on.
Every day for the month of January, and then February 1st hit, and I'm like, I'm not stopping here. Honestly, I would have kept it going, but I didn't make it into a Disney park on February 2nd because I was flying to California. Otherwise, I probably would have seen how long I could keep it going.
I've seen people I've seen West Coast people who will, on their last day here, run to Cinderella Castle, get a picture or a video or stuff, run to the airport, get out, run over to Disneyland, just to say that they were at both the places for the day.
I did all 6 parks. Like, I didn't make a content piece out of this, but I did do all 6 parks in less than 6 days. I was in a couple of them in one day.
In one day.
And then flew out there and did the other 2. So
that's pretty cool to be able to do that. You know, one of these days we've done the 4 parks like several times, so it'd be cool to do that one of these days. Make it happen again. We were just talking also about Mission Breakout, because we rode Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
And the idea that my wife doesn't like the drops and she doesn't really enjoy Tower of Terror, but it's completely different from Mission Breakout though, because you have those kind of breaks in the.
Yeah, but I mean, Mission Breakout is just ups and downs. There's no track or anything. There's no pre-movement to the show. You load in, you scooch back, and you just start going up and down to the song. So I mean,
I think she loves the Guardians of the Galaxy so much. I don't think she'll care.
Oh, the queue for that ride, like the amount of Easter eggs and just tidbits of pieces of information throughout there is just incredible. Like
we'll ride it again. We would ride it again several times just to see what we can see in the queues.
I think I rode it twice while I was there. So I mean,
and Rocket.
Yeah, I loved it. Rocket's hilarious.
I saw something yesterday that said, this was a meme somebody created. I don't know if you've seen it or not. It says somehow Marvel had the world fall in love with a raccoon, a tree, and an alligator.
Yep, but DC doesn't know what to do with
Superman. It kind of hit hard. It did hit hard. So check them out if you guys are over on TikTok. Disney Tattooed Dad with the ED.
Tattooed Disney Dad.
And is it tattooed or tattoo?
I think it's just tattooed, no ED.
Okay, so scratch what I said. Back up, take a step. Terry, back it up. And go check it out. It's awesome. Good to meet you in the park again. It's been a while. I think the last time we saw each other was like December, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were hanging out with Will and Cole.
Yeah,
and
exactly. So we'll have to, one of these days we'll have to get together and have some fun together and make something and be silly like we always are. So
sounds good, man.
It's good to talk to you. All right. All right, I'm gonna refresh. My reservation here. And when I do, so earlier while we were at Tower of Terror, I actually grabbed a reservation for Oga's. I should have made it for 2 people. Just, you know, I could have just brought somebody in with me. Didn't think about that. Oh, we used to do that over at, funny thing enough, we used to do that over at Universal all the time. We would make extra reservations for Hagrid's and then find random people and bring them into the ride with us. So I'm just finding my reservation now so I can click in on it. Thanks for subscribing, Dave. Welcome in. There we go. I found it. Check in. And skip. No dietaries. No celebrations. Other than the fact we're hanging with the crew. Submit. We're checked in. So we'll be back in just a few minutes as soon as they tell me that my stand-up table is ready. I'm sure it would just be me by myself. Probably will be escorted to the Oga's Cantina bar. In the meantime, if you guys are familiar with the menu, any suggestions of what we can get on Oga's, let me know. And if anyone would like to help out with any donations for the channel and anything over at Oga's, you can feel free to do so. There is a PayPal link at the top of our chats, and we appreciate it when you guys help out with tips and donations. It makes it a little bit easier. Card Freak says to get the fuzzy tauntaun, which is a good. The last time we went to Oga's on the stream, everyone told me I had to get that, and I'd never had it before. I tried it. It was really good, but man, it made your lips go, no! Like being at the dentist. I'm sitting here having a live stream, and I'm over here going, what did he say? I don't know. He had a fuzzy tauntaun. Oh, there's always the cliff. Is it the cliff dweller? I think it is. The cliff dweller is an option. We gave one of those away. The last time we were at Oga's on a live stream was back in November, and we actually got the drink mug, not a tiki mug, but the mug, and then gave it away to one of our patrons. So there's only a few snacks inside. There's not a lot to choose from. You can definitely take a look though. Let's see, the fuzzy tauntaun is that Ciroc, peach vodka, bola peach schnapps, simply orange juice with tangerine, cane sugar, and then the foam on top is what causes it to be fuzzy. They have a buzz button tingling foam, and when it touches your lips, it actually makes them lose feeling for about 5 minutes or so. Jedi Mind Trick. Now, some of these are with alcohol, some of them are non-alcoholic. Michelle mentioned the T16 Skyhopper, the Outer Rim, the Slug Slinger, the Bespin Fizz, the Jet Juice, and of course the infamous Yub Nub, which is what we got last time, and we gave away the indoor mug. Now there's also things like the Hyperdrive, which is without alcohol, the Java Juice, orange juice, pineapple, kiwi, cantaloupe, blueberry popping pearls, sweet. Blurg Fire, which has got a little kick to it. The Blurg Fire has Minute Maid Premium Lemonade, pomegranate juice, and habanero lime. So, the Carbon Freeze, Powerade, lemon lime, wild strawberry, blueberry juice, green apple popping pearls. And then there's the Cliff Dweller. That's the one we got last time. We didn't get the indoor mug. We haven't done the indoor yet. Maybe that's what we need to do today. I don't know. But we got the Cliff Dweller, which is citrus juices, coconut juice, hibiscus grenadine, Seagram's ginger ale. It's non-alcoholic, and it's served in the souvenir pork mug. And that's what we gave away last time. And as far as snacks to eat, there's basically the Batu Bits, which is snacky bits with spiced dip, and the Hapa Boar Sampler, which is cured and roasted meats, cheese, pork cracklings. Is basically like a charcuterie board in a way. Welcome in, Beverly. And Anonymous just tipped $20 to the channel. Since you're going to answer our questions and everything, we're going to help out. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Anonymous. And because Anonymous sent over something for us to help out on today's Oga's trip, you know what that means, right? Well, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from Anonymous. See what I did there? Thank you, Anonymous, for the $20. We'll use that to get a drink. Now our reservation time is at 12:10, so we should be getting something pretty shortly. And to everybody who hit the subscribe button today during today's live stream, we're up to 7,681 members of our Magic Crew, only 19 away, less than 20 away from hitting 7,700. The big 7700. Hawk the Fam says, my brother GME 1970 and I want a carbon freeze. Gabriel's like, yeah, the carbon freeze. Bespin Fizz was really good. Yub nub, yub nub. Do they do fizzy drinks in Oga's? Well, there's a few of them that have a little bit of bubbly in it. Some of them with dry ice as well. So we're going to pull back the menu again. You guys have never been inside Oga's Cantina. It is by reservation only. It gets pretty busy at times. They do have a wait to walk up, but it's hard to get into. I'll show you guys what we have. It's all about the experience, and it's not cheap. But concoctions with alcohol. These are all the drinks that are alcoholic for the older Jedi. Oh, the bloody Rancor.
What is this?
Wow, they told you could bring in popcorn, but you weren't allowed to eat it. Kind of brings up the phrase, you want to have your popcorn and eat it too? So the carbon freeze is Powerade, lemon lime, wild strawberry, blueberry, and green apple popping pearls. The blue bantha, blue milk served chilled with bantha inspired vanilla butter sugar cookie. And the Quish jelly we talked about before as well. Now if you want to go all out, we'll have to get a lot bigger of a channel. Have everybody throw in 50 cents or something. But check out the Rancor Beer Flight. Souvenir board with 4 teeth. And there's 4 different beers that you can order. Or if you get the flight, you get a little bit of each of the 4 beers. And then you get to take the board home with you. And it has the 4 Rancor teeth in it. Pretty cool souvenir for the big Star Wars fans. Robert's going to get a bloody Rancor. Hey, no, they wouldn't. Something you got to build yourself up to. Hello, Teresa. Welcome in. Calvin says, my question earlier, can you take something like, say, a Ranta wrap into the Cantina? I know that Nikki had said that they could bring in food, that they just weren't allowed to eat it. I'm not sure how they would monitor that. Jared's getting the Jedi mind trick. Let's see. Gotta go back through here. The Jedi mind trick. All right, Jared. I'm gonna have to see your ID though. Keto 1, grapefruit, rose vodka or rose vodka, velvet falernum. I don't even know what that is. White grape juice, lime juice, grapefruit bitters. Wow. This is not the cantina you're looking for. There's no need to fear. Teresa is here. Da-da-da-da. What kind of salary is in place for the Disney employees that came up with those drinks and drink names? Yeah, they're given jobs as bartenders. Hopefully you'll tip them well. It's kind of rough. You go into a place that's expensive like that and someone goes, man, it's so expensive, I want to go in there. And because of that, you know, now I don't have enough money to leave a tip. Keep in mind, these people who work hard are cast members, and like me, we survive off a tip sometimes. So if there's not enough money for a tip, maybe consider ordering something a little cheaper and take the difference in and leave it as a tip for your cast member friends. Oh, Sarah. Oh no. We might have had an encounter with the man. Oh no. You might have missed it. Yeah, we're only about, what'd you say, 14 likes to get the 300 likes today. Yeah, if you guys are watching and you haven't hit the like button, help us out. Now, if I get over 300, I don't have another banner. I may have to make another one. Teresa's back at a countdown of 96 days. Yeah, you're going to have to go back and watch it. It was kind of funny. Teresa said I had the fuzzy tauntaun, and it was so good. And it's so weird to have your face just kind of go numb, at least your lips. Jared says falernum contains flavors of ginger, lime, almond, and frequently cloves or allspice. That sounds kind of fancy. Outer Rim sounds like a margarita, which is tequila, pomegranate liqueur, lime juice, pure cane syrup. Does kind of sound like a pomegranate lime margarita. Nikki says it is. It's just like she's had it. It's so good. So unless you have 6 or more people in your party, no tips are not included. So remember, make sure you tip your cast members. If they're servers or if they're bartenders, make sure to leave them a little something. Because if you're like, oh, Disney pays them, oh no, not much at all. Welcome in, Wendy. Sarah's going to be so offended. All right, so our reservation was at 12:10, so at this point I'm waiting for that little bing to pop up. In the meantime, if you guys are joining us for the very first time, we would love to have you guys come back and play with us at the parks on a regular basis. You know, we like to say here at Ear to Ear Magic, this is not about you guys watching me do stuff. I want you guys to be a part of it. This is your stream as much as it is mine. I'm the camera operator, and everybody over here is our magic crew, keeping the stream going and making sure all the magic continues to happen in the chat. So check us out. We do stream every Monday through Friday, and we jump around to all the different parks. Matter of fact, this particular week, we are going to be at all 4 parks and back again at Magic Kingdom just because of what's happening on Friday. And oftentimes we like to include Universal Studios in what we have. So our streams this week, we're going to be here at Hollywood Studios, tomorrow Animal Kingdom, Epcot on Thursday, and back at Magic Kingdom on Friday. So anything you want to know about the parks, we're going to continue to bring you in every week and experience it firsthand. So hit that subscribe button, and we would love to have you guys be a part of our crew. So today, while we were in line for, oh, where'd it go? I lost it. Oh, I did lose it. It changed it. So while we were at the Tower of Terror today, I was playing around with my Disney Experience app. Found us in Oga's Cantina for today. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go inside. Oh look, there's space people are here. Oh. Ooh, that's so Battlestar Galactica, isn't it? It's crazy. Carl says, thanks for saying that about tipping the bartenders there. I definitely get lower cost drinks to make sure I have enough to tip them. Thank you so much for the super chat, Carl. That is awesome. As someone who has worked in a server's position, it is, I think sometimes we don't have that mentality of people who work really hard to be servers. And that we're sometimes held captive by what happens in the kitchens, bartenders and stuff like that. We get a lower wages, and then we have to work hard to make the tips to make up for it. So I think that's very important. We used to come, before we moved here to Orlando, we used to come for free dining, which was always in the fall. We haven't had that come back here recently. But in free dining, you get the cost of the meals for the dining plan, but it did not include tips, and it was always really rough for us, for Susan and I both, to sit in a restaurant and see someone at a table beside us leave no tip at all, and then you'd hear someone go, like one of the people in the party would go, well, what should we leave for a tip? And the other person's like, well, we don't leave a tip, it's free dining, we don't have to pay for it. Well, there's no check, there's no cost, so we don't have to tip. And it was really hard to hear that, because the fact of the matter is these servers were still working hard, and the free dining oftentimes meant that they didn't get as many tips. So, some people take it as harsh when I say this, but if you don't have enough money to get an entree and tip well, then get something a little cheaper. Make sure you take care of your people. These people are working hard. There are cast members. They are part of what makes the magic happen, and we want to make sure that they can continue to pay their bills as well. So thank you, Carl, again for that super chat. He is here. He is here with us. But here's the weird thing, Jared. Disney himself never stepped into Walt Disney World as it opened. He worked so hard to bring it to Florida, but unfortunately he passed away before it opened. So yes, he is taking selfies. He is taking selfies with your phone that's still in the Haunted Mansion. If you had the iCloud turned on, you might actually get some notifications. So if you guys are just joining in, we're actually standing over here in Batu waiting for our reservation at Oga's. We checked in early online, and we're just waiting to be told that we can come in. I still have to decide what we're going to get when we get in there too. I think a lot of it has to do with things, Nikki, but I think one of the biggest things right now is that we are still waiting for all the restaurants to open up. Be right here. I'm sitting here just wondering, I'm like, I didn't get my notice.
Right side.
We're still good? All right. So I got a quick question for you. If someone is traveling through Batu and they happen to have food or beverage with them when they come to Oga's, does Oga have a problem with people walking in with outside food or drink? Do they need to chug it down or stuff it into a bag?
Drinks they can bring in. I'm not just 100% about the food.
But I don't 100%. I just thought I'd ask just to make sure.
Just letting you know, you're going to have about 45 minutes to enjoy the experience inside. We do ask that you keep your face covering on while you're walking, and we do ask that you sit down and enjoy your things, and make sure you pay your credits to Oga before you get up. Put your face mask on and walk around, take videos, follow scans, everything.
Awesome.
So I'll walk into this back.
All right, guys, welcome.
Right behind Bonnie.
Jessica's gonna get our answer for us about outside food and drinks. 'Cause we had a few people who asked about it. I want to make sure we give them the right answer. So what is Oga's stance on that?
Oh, so we recommend not
Okay.
no food.
Well, I can see she's very much a business person, so you want to make sure.
You can always have the hook pork, you know.
Yeah, I was about to say there's lots of stuff you can buy from Oga. Why would you want to bring something in, right? All right, we're heading on into Oga's Cantina, guys. Enjoy. My Arabesh is a little bit fuzzy, like the Tauntaun, but I am familiar with the rules, yes.
You just need to remember this one in the red. That one's the most important
That one right there, we need to follow through to that one.
Yes.
All right, so I need at least 2 or 3 of you guys to stay outside if you can't follow those rules.
Of course, I'll take you right inside.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay. Oh. So, wow, our reservation spot's like, I got 2 feet of space. All right, thank you.
Of course, enjoy your time.
Wow. Were we supposed to be on each other's shoulders, maybe? I'm not sure. All right, DJ Rex over there is doing well with the DJing. I see cast members of all ages. I don't think it makes a big difference at all. They don't care about your age, but they do care about your attitude. Making sure you can make the magic for everybody. So what do you guys think? Should we get a bite to eat as well and something to drink? I'll put this food in. And there you go. Lots of sun. So I'm sorry for the delay. My name is John, and I'm going to be your cleaner. Have you been here before?
I have, yes.
Welcome back. Welcome. Hopefully let's survive again. You know what you need? You want any souvenirs? Yeah. You do? But there's two different mugs you can get here, the indoor mug and the outdoor mug. No. There's the cliff drilling.
Thanks, brother. How are we doing today?
Doing well. Bright Suns, how are you?
Fantastic. I'm John, and I have Nathan Jose. We'll be your chemist. You been here before?
Yes, we have.
Oh, well,
Yes, we got a few people here.
Hey.
We're data recording at the moment, so.
Oh, no, don't steal my soul. Did you want some souvenir mugs?
They were just asking about the souvenir mugs. The Yub Nub with the flip.
Yeah, very good.
Check out look at those Rancor teeth, guys.
Rancor beer flask. You taste the 4 beers they have on tap. When you're done, you get the board and the teeth to take home.
So you got a bite to them, then you're saying.
Yeah, have a bite. Indoor mug. Tells the story of the galaxy. It's a Yub Nub. And this here's the little porg. It's a non-alcoholic Tipwaller. This is the porg while he's awake. When he goes to sleep, he looks like this.
Can you switch that swap out
Another
drinks
one.
for that one, or you have to have the same drink?
I mean, I can bring it up as a Tipwaller, bring you whatever you want to, and then we'll figure it out. How do you want it?
Alright, what kind of drink did you want?
Well, I can't put anything else in there.
Welcome in, lady. Glad to have you with us today.
You want one of these? We'll do the same deal.
Yes, it is, Stacy. Little tight.
Any food?
So I think I need to get, for now, let me get I just lost the name of it. A lot of people are asking about a carbon freeze to start off with, and get one of the Batu bits, please. And if we add another drink later, if you guys would like to try something, we can do that. So, who in the chat, this is the first time ever being inside of the Ogus? Mike says it's first time inside of Ogus. Welcome in, Mike.
There is the Harper Punches.
Artemis's first time in as well. Brianna's first time. Beverly. What you got, DJ Rex? Welcome in, Mouse Mom. Robert's first. Yeah, they have power surges and they lose power every so often. It didn't happen last time. We'll have to see if it happens this time. First time in for Hillary and Stacy. And Joey. Man, Tower of Terror and Ogus today, Joey. Now, they do have booths all along the edge. Stand-up tables in the middle, and of course they have the bar as well. After we finish having our drinks and bites today, I will take you guys for a quick walk around. Colin says I should get a Jedi mind trick. I figured I'd get a non-alcoholic first, just so I can see how things go. Maybe I'll get an alcoholic. I don't tend to drink a lot, but I do like to try different things at least to share with the stream so you guys have an idea. Last time I got something and you guys
Thank you.
Whoa.
guys think? Welcome in, Cheryl. Brooke, it's coming in 2 weeks. Ooh, that's cold. Thanks for subscribing, Alexandra. Welcome into the Magic Crew. Glad to have you today. John was here in September. Oh, you can get a late night reservation. Those are the best, John. And thank you guys so much for 300 likes on today's stream. If you hit 350, I'm going to have to make a new one. And so if you've got them,
Loading racket. You don't have to use
this is everybody in the Magic Group.
Yes, you do. It's a message.
I'm not even sure what the salutations would be. Got the bits?
Yeah.
Yup, nub. Yup, nub, everybody.
17 or 18. Another one of those? Yeah. Oh, man.
Thank you for the likes. Thank you for being a part of the crew. And to every one of you guys who make this possible here at Your Magic, this is for everybody. Oh, wow. Thank you. That's sweet. That's awesome. All right, Walt was with us here back in November. And they're almost identical in lots of ways, aren't they? Which is a louder environment, T-Rex or Olga's? I don't know. I think I might go with T-Rex. That seems to be very loud. All right, so I got the Batu bits. Would you guys like me to take your picture for you?
Sure. Thank you.
I know it's really hard to get really good pictures in here because of the lighting and
Lighting
everything.
is there, yeah. So I think the flash is off. It's behind.
It is off.
Get that behind.
I'm gonna take a few and see if I can get DJ Rex in there as well. Get a little bit more of the bar in. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, so let me lift up our Batu bits because the bar itself is lit, so it's kind of hard to see. So there are only two options for food here. So you've got a little bit of a dip, and then it looks like sun chips. I think that's what they are. Some sun chips, a couple other chips to dip in. So we'll try a bite of those as well. Refill. So Eric, this one is actually a non-alcoholic. It is just fruit juices and boba. So everyone in the family can enjoy it. I know, Taco Tuesday. Welcome in, John the Barber. Joe's in with us this afternoon. Good to see you guys. Oh, that's right. Andrew's coming in on Walt Disney World on Friday. Sweet. So, Andrea, I don't know if you have an Olga's Cantina reservation already for Saturday, but if not, look for it like I did. I did not have this reservation when I came into the park today. There is not an age limit, Sarah. Anyone can come in, but infants cannot swim up in the tanks. Those are actually alien tanks, and you don't want anybody to swim in them. So hang on, guys. I want to get a quick picture of my food and then jump back in the chat with you guys. More light. I don't know where that stuff came from. I'm pretty sure just popping it in your mouth. Yeah, we're live on YouTube at the moment. A little easier when you're at a stand-up table. You're a little bit lower down. I almost feel like I need to get on my knees.
I know. I get not having seats. It was cool. Practicality.
Well, like, you can only be in here for 45 minutes. I'm like, believe me, after 45 minutes, I'm ready to get out.
And at this point, you're walking around Disney all the entire time.
Let me just see. Alright, so. Now, I'm actually bending down because it's too hard to read the chat if I'm standing up. The bar is standing room only. So keep in mind when you come into Oga, it doesn't matter what size the party is, whether you have a table or you're sitting or you're standing. There is a 45-minute limit. So eat, drink, be merry, and then be gone.
Another one? Fuzzy tongue. No. Well, tell me where we're leaving. I know what he's having.
It's like a green chili salsa. Try to tell me these aren't sun chips.
You want a half a gram or coffee? Half a gram.
Same thing.
They want to go.
Yeah, they go down.
These are. I'm all about the dips. So
to make you so pretty.
the dip, ever so slightly a little. I'll build up to it. Great flavor of that. Love it. That's a real estate thing here, most definitely. Boom. So, Robert wanted to know how many restaurants are there at Universal Studios? Well, if you're talking about just in the parks, sit-down restaurants, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I can count at Islands of Adventure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting 6 over at Hollywood Studios as well. And there's a whole ton, a lot more out there at City Walk. I like Finnegan's, which is the Irish pub. If you go to Islands of Adventure, there's Mythos, which has some really good food. I like the chicken pad thai there. And if you go to City Walk, I really enjoy the Chocolate Emporium, the Toothless Savory Kitchen. Great food and good desserts there as well. All right, I'm gonna turn this back around. You guys can see the bar. And I did it wrong. Woo. You can almost see through this. It's so thin. Hey, Lauren. Welcome into Oga's Cantina.
You're not serious.
So one of the questions we had, if somebody wanted to get a drink to go, is that possible?
That is possible, yes.
Is there a limitation on that?
Depends what you're getting.
Okay.
If you get non-alcoholics, you can get as many as you want.
Okay, but if you want,
alcoholic, it's
you're limited.
ID.
That makes sense. Got to make sure Oga doesn't get in trouble. Got it.
Of course, or me.
So Calvin asked that question earlier. Can you get a drink to go from Oga's? Non-alcoholic, you can get as many as you want to go. So if you just want to come in, order a drink, and get back out because maybe this is a little too close for comfort for you, come in, order, take your drinks to go. If it's alcoholic, you can only order 2 per ID. So you know what? I didn't get a chance to say happy birthday to Samantha on Saturday. So everybody, a belated happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Samantha. Happy birthday to you. Uh-oh. What was that? So, Lauren, we came into the park today. We had no reservation for Ogus. I looked for it while we were in the line for the Tower of Terror. I just kept refreshing. And lo and behold, somebody else made a cancellation and I grabbed the reservation. I like Finnegan's. Don't get to eat there nearly enough, but I do love it. Hey, Laura. So, the Batu Bits is good, but it's a snack. It's barely a snack, so think of it like eating a bag of chips. So there's not a Cantina band, but DJ Rex does play some great Cantina music for us. Thanks, Jill. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thanks for popping in. How many banthas do you rate the carbon freeze or Batu bites? All right, well, I don't have any banthas set up. All I've got are Brunos at the moment. But talking Brunos, it's a good little snack, good little bite. It fills the snack. So for flavor, I'd give it a good solid 3. But here's the problem. It's also $11. So budget-wise, it's on the high side. It's expensive. So good flavor, good salsa, high price. It's going to pick me right about middle ground. I'm going to give it 3 Brunos. It'd be a lot better if it was a little cheaper.
Sir, I'm sorry about it. Can we do a little bit of a vodka chocolate? There's
Sure.
a tad. Just a tad is a tad. I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
Hello, everyone. Great song.
The carbon freeze, good flavor. Got to get those boba popping pearls out. Great presentation. For that, most definitely a solid 4 Brunos. Have a great afternoon, Gabriel. Thanks for popping in today. So Mike T, I tried the Fuzzy Tauntaun on our last trip here with the crew. I really liked it. Highly recommended the Fuzzy Tauntaun. Today, I went a little safe with the non-alcoholic carbon freeze. And then added the Batu bites. Great snack, a little pricey. Ooh. That chip had some spice on it. And again, welcome in everybody who hit the subscribe button today. We're really close to hitting 7,700 members of the Magic Crew. Only about 15 spots left to be in the inaugural 7,700. It's all popping pearls now. The Golden Squadron is only made there, so it's a exclusive beer.
May I take these items out of your way, Sean? Is this your spire? Is this where you live?
Yes.
Oh, you must have lots of credits. That is beautiful.
Thank you.
I wish my spire looked like that.
Pop Rocks, wow. Dry fruit. I like the spice of the dip. The shape of the cup makes it hard to get anything out. And there's not enough of it. I honestly need more. Tons of places, restaurants everywhere, man. What do you like? Asian inspired, Italian, dinosaur. The bottom compartment where the dry ice is kept. Keep in mind it doesn't bubble like that for very long. So when you get any of those kind of drinks, take your pictures of your video early because the dry ice will go away very quickly.
Yeah, we ordered paying right now.
Want to make sure.
We're good, everybody's good.
On the Batu bites, I'm getting all the little crunchies here or there. Yeah, Debbie doesn't like to drink alcohol unless it's fed to her unknowingly at Epcot. I haven't seen the Space 220 one yet. So, I got a non-alcoholic drink just in case we decide to go ride and take the Millennium Falcon out next. Another one of the little bites on the Batu bites. Okay, that's weird. I don't even know what that was. It's so dark, I'm just putting food in my mouth. I don't even know what it is. Got a chocolate flavor. Debbie, you were so funny when you look back on it, but during that time I was so freaked out. So John,
What else do we need?
someone told me you guys have an exclusive drink here, the Golden Squadron.
The Gold Squadron.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a beer.
Do you happen to have like a bar rag or something that you could squeeze a drop out for me to try? No bar rags? See, I tried. But is it? I'm assuming it's one of the four, right? Is it one of the four?
Yeah, why, you want the rainbow board?
Normally I would. I may have to come back and do that one later.
Good, it'll be a good choice. Did you want something else?
I think I'm good for the moment, John. Thank you.
Maybe not.
Like, these are pretty good snacks, Scoob.
So after we finish eating up here, I'll do a quick walking around tour. Let you guys look inside. Then we head on over. How about we ride Rise of the, not Rise of the Resistance, that's a 3-hour wait. The Millennium Falcon.
All done?
All good. The other thing they have here at Ogus, all the coasters have a few different ones. So grab a few, put them in your pocket, take them home as souvenirs. Thank you, John. You know, I've never outstayed my welcome, so I'm not really sure. I guess they just quickly move them along, get their last order. $45 minutes. You get 45 minutes to enjoy whatever you can eat or drink, and then I'm going to ask you to make space for the next person. All right, guys, so I'm going to mask back up. We'll do a quick walk around tour as we walk out here.
Thank you, brother. Till us by it.
Appreciate it. Thank you, John. Mask back on, guys, before we walk away.
I'd have caught it. I was ready. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to walk out the wrong way just for a elongated tour out. It's going to be cool, Brian. You guys jump back in with us on Friday. We'll be back in the Magic Kingdom to check out the new Adventure Cavalcade. Wanted to show you guys this side of the bar real quick. You wondered where the boba popping pearls come from? They come from that creature right there inside the aquarium. That's DJ Rex. He crash landed on Batu after an unfortunate tour on Star Tours. His ship is found just outside the planet, or just outside the spire. So all right, Magic Crew, we're gonna duck on back out here. One last look at Ogus. There we go. Oh, it's raining. Let's go back in. We picked the wrong time to leave Ogus. Oh, it's raining. It's pouring. And the rain, rain, rain comes down, down, down. Even when you're off planet. All right, back into play. If you guys are just joining us, welcome over here. The Galaxy's Edge, Batu, to the Black Spire Outpost. Well, apparently, it rains in space too. So Corey asked the question, is September a good time to go? It depends on when you go in September. Of course, if you go during the holiday weekend, which is that first Monday, long weekend with Labor Day, you're going to have huge, huge crowds. Lots of people come. to do Halloween parties and stuff like that. And it's just a long weekend, so it's always going to be rough. Even if you go later on in the month, September, as I think Steven mentioned, it's hot. It's the dog days of summer. But it should be better during the weekdays, a little bit later on in the month once you get past Labor Day. Hey, and if you guys enjoy our live streams and would like to be a part of our official Magic Crew, you can do that and become a Magic Crew patron over on patreon.com/ear-to-ear-magic. 5 different levels to choose from. That money goes to support our channel, to make sure that we can continue to operate, pays bills, applications, and other things that we have to do to stream on a regular basis. So if you like to join that, there's a few perks with it. One of them being we're going to be having our monthly Zoom call today, starting at 7 p.m. from 7 to 9. Anyone who is part of our Patreon can join the call in video and audio and get to meet the rest of the crew. It's not about me and not about the parks. At that point, it's about you guys. And we're looking forward to that call tonight. So if you join, make sure to get the information and join us tonight at 7 p.m. Woo! All right. Do we have Single Rider open?
Hi.
Single Rider, is it open at the moment?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. All the single riders, 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 all the single riders. We're gonna line up. Stay at Shades of Green at Port Orleans Riverside. Well, Shades of Green, of course, is a military only place. So, if you can go there, that's great for proximity. You'll be able to walk across the street and go to the Polynesian and then go over to the Magic Kingdom. But as far as theming and stuff like that, there's not a lot of theming at Shades of Green. I would, if you're into the whole idea of having a vacation and being fully into it, I would always recommend Riverside. It's a very laid back space, and it's one of my favorite moderate resorts. No problem.
You guys are a group of 6, a group of 6, okay? So let's do a momento. Hold on real quick, okay? And how many guys? 3. Okay, right now I'm gonna need 2 pilots and 1 gunner.
Yeah, if you guys are watching and you haven't hit the thumbs up just yet, take just a couple of seconds, hit that little thumbs up icon. See if you can get us to 300 likes today. Or I should say 350, and if I do, I'm gonna have to make a new banner.
You guys are good to go forward. Have a good one, guys. And come on down my group.
Oh, I totally agree. Except that we've already ridden it.
Come on, gunner, right behind. I'll get you, sir. Come on down. You'll be a gunner next to her, okay?
All right.
There you go. How many?
Now the judge says I wasn't supposed to be armed and carrying any weapons, but I guess this is okay.
You ready to go right now? Or you want a little break? Yeah?
Welcome in to Disney Baker.
So I'm going to get 2 of you right now, okay? And just a heads up, they are going to ask you to take off your ponchos, but once you're in, okay? You're good to go, my group of 6, okay? Stick together. Group of 6, okay? Go ahead. 2 of us can go up here? Yeah, 2 of you, I'll put your views together. You said 3, right? Come up here. 2 pilots, 1 gunner.
Space 220 is pretty difficult. It's a hard one right now. One of the newest ones, so. Thanks to Disney Baker. That's right, we're already inside the Falcon. The fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy.
Shoot like this. Okay, automatic is easy now. Credits. Engineer, come on, practice for me. Come on, practice, okay? There's flashing buttons. Can you do that?
And you're gonna go behind this micro.
Manual mode, it's your more credits, okay? Now, we're gonna go this way. Here we go. Make a whole green with you. This screw right here. Alright, pilot 1, you're gonna fly left to right, left to right. Pilot 2, you're gonna push forward to go down, pull back to go up, down and up. 2 gunners to defend our ship like this today.
Good.
Automatic mode is gonna be easier. Manual mode will get you more credits though. 2 engineers, happy birthday. Hit those flashing buttons as they light up. That way, you're gonna fix up our ship as we go, and you're gonna collect the cargo along the way, alright? Now, remember, this kind of cargo, this is how we make our profit off of. We also make more profit if we fix that. Alright, let's get going this way. Make sure you hold on to that tightly.
Most definitely. Glad to have you in no matter when, right?
Just kidding. Very good. A few brand new crew members and a few returning for another mission. Excellent. You will be intercepting a first order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots,
Who wants to see a hidden
behind
Mickey?
the train.
You guys want to see a hidden Mickey?
Engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. All right, into the cockpit. I hope you are ready, my friends, but to be sure, I
Hidden
will
Mickey.
be coming along with you.
Here we go.
For your safety, remain seated and supervise younglings. Por favor, permanezcan sentados y cuide a los niños.
Place cargo on the ground and buckle from outside to inside, please. All right, go and pull from the yellow strap, please. Other side. Go pull from the yellow strap, please. Thank you, thank you.
Very now, time is back.
Thank you. Now, hit those flashing signs and go on those trains.
Flight engineer, repair next. Hit your flashing button. Better be faster when we get in trouble. Right, pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left, move your stick to fly right and left. Pilot's just about to say that. Pilot on the right, pull back on the stick to fly up and push forward to fly out. Oh, watch it! Chewie makes this thing look easy. Weapons are online. Left pilot, it's yours. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Woo!
Yes, keep shooting. They've not got to us. Let's give evasive action. There it is. After that plane. Fire the harpoon. Now, Dallas, shoot the cargo free. best pilot, brains. Oh, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse.
Oh, it's much worse.
Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I have the go axial. You see, just as I promised. Now that the resistance has what they need can do something for Hondo. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Get behind the train. Pilots, into the center. Do you see those big white ribbons? Would you fly? Well, it's harder than it looks. Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. A distraction! Fire the missiles at the train! Hurry! It's coming down! Let's fire! Hit the boosters! Boost! 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 We made it! I don't believe it, but we made it! Now, let's get up! Yes, Chewie will pilot us in. Ripple, you retrieved one container of coaxium. This would greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is... Ooh, that feels rough.
I think we owe him money.
R5, damage report. Engine failure, alright. Hyperdrive leak, that is not too good. Multiple hull ruptures, well, it could be worse. Life support failure, okay, that's something. Yeah, I'm just going to cut you off there. It might be faster if you list the parts that are not damaged. You know, the ones that help us to breathe. All right, you brought time for you to go. And don't worry, the payment is on the way. Trust me.
All available techs, we have a Corellian freighter that needs immediate transport back to the maintenance bay.
Oh my gosh.
This thing is practically scrap metal.
Oh my gosh, how did we even get out of that? Eek. Oh my. There were walls on that attraction that I'd never seen before, and we hit every one of them. You know how they say in life, it's good to leave a mark on people? I think we left a mark on everything we countered. Woo! Yes, you are. You can take as many pictures as you want all throughout the queue and around, even video. The only thing that they ask is that while you're actually riding the ride, they rather you not have loose articles. They don't really like it when I stream. Sometimes they get a little upset. Because if you lose something, it could hurt somebody. Mine is on a gimbal. I keep a very tight grip on it. It doesn't go anywhere. We haven't had any issues yet.
We're gonna go to the left. I think it's to the left.
I'm not even sure that our Falcon made it back. It might be a tin can at this point. Woo. How are we doing weather-wise? Knew it was going to rain today. Really hoping we'd have a little bit more time before it hit us. But you know what? It's not too bad. A little bit of rain. A little bit. Not bad at all. So if you guys are just joining us, welcome in. Glad you could be here with us here as we have some fun at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Started off today riding Tower of Terror. Grabbed an O's Cantina. Came over and had a little bit of a bite. Something to drink. Share with you guys. And then we proceeded to reverse engineer the Millennium Falcon by tearing it apart piece by piece and strolling it across the galaxy. I don't think I've ever ridden it before where Osaka was basically like, hey, pilots, listen, the little white things, fly between them. Because we weren't even on course for, I don't even know if we stayed on course for anything. That was kind of funny. So they said they wrote it right after the COVID shutdown. They weren't combining parties. Yeah, it was basically whoever was riding was riding. They didn't put you with anybody else inside because, of course, you were inside spaces. You couldn't be 6 foot apart. It was a different feel altogether for everything. I could tell they were a little confused as to what they were supposed to be doing. At one point, I think she was trying to physically rip the left and right control out of the dashboard. But you know what? It's all in fun. And it makes for a good time. And yeah, I basically walked on, didn't I? I think I waited less than 10 minutes to actually get put into a group and then assigned a car. So not bad.
You needed the restroom?
So I've only seen the special card credit listing in the Droid Depot and Doc Ondars. But it is in its basic form a Disney gift card. So if you do go inside and get one of the metal cards, here, I'll take you inside and show you what's at. Let me grab my mask again. You can grab that card, fill it up. I think it's $100 minimal. If you're like, man, that's expensive, $100. $100 will go by fast on a Disney vacation. So, and you can use it as a gift card anywhere. You don't have to do it just Star Wars things. So, if you get it and use it for dinner, or a Dole Whip or something like that. See if I can find it. Last time I saw it was over at this other counter. Everybody's building their droids today, which is a great activity in this weather. All the parts being put together. Cast members over there helping them assemble them. Pardon me. Thank you. You can't go till we pay. Here we go. So you can get yourself this metal card. It's $105. It comes with $100 worth of credit. So basically you're paying $5 for the metal gift card souvenir. And good anywhere in on the Disney property. So welcome in, MY30. Welcome to the crew. Glad you could join us. Gonna head back out into the nice weather. Beautiful. So nice today. On the crowds. I'm gonna take a quick step over here. MY30 again, welcome in. Crew, welcome in our newest member. And Captain Good Guy, I'm just, I don't care if it's nasty or not. You guys are the ones like having to shovel like 12 inches of snow. I think I can deal with a little bit of rain. And I bet if I took a poll right now, even if it's raining, how many in the chat would rather be here hanging out with us in Hollywood Studios today? Yeah, the cardboard boxes. I knew they were going to be coming back in stock. I wish they would get the, I wish they had been able to restock and redo the things for the Sabers. Mike got a new Saber last trip. I have yet to invest. When something costs that much, you have to use the word invest. I haven't invested in a lightsaber yet. I've got a teenage Star Wars bounder that's going with me to Batu in March. I wanted to get her something special for making our bounding outfits. I can't wait to see pictures. Heading up, having some great fun. Want to hear all about it. Joey wants to know, can gift cards you get at Target, you're talking about the Disney gift cards, can they be reloaded? Yes, they can. The question is, I'm not sure if they can be reloaded here at Disney, being the fact that they're sold at Target. I think they can, but it just depends on the systems. But here's the thing, Joey, it's easy enough to get gift cards at pretty much any location. So even if you get some weird card that like, oh, well, we can only redo this one, in your local Target, no problem. Most all gift shops will have a gift card that you could put and purchase a new one if need be. Keep in mind, when the parks reopened in summer of 2020, they really frowned heavily upon people using cash. They did not want stuff going back and forth between people. So instead of cash, they would push the gift cards and mobile order. So there's plenty of opportunities to get gift cards. 125-minute wait right now for Rise of the Resistance. Just over 2 hours. Normally I would say yes, Travis, but this one's going to stick around with us, I think, a bit. If you guys are coming into late spring, summer, and then down into August and possibly September, always be prepared to have at least a 30 to 45-minute rainstorm every afternoon, sometime between 2 and 4. They usually don't last long, but they do come often. So be prepared. Bring yourself a poncho, raincoat, umbrella. Just throw it in your backpack, knowing you're going to need it. That's like a 2-for-1, isn't it, Michelle? Darth Maul, you get two sabers. Leanne, still doing ninja mode. Crystal's like, yeah, I would be there in a heartbeat. Well, I'm glad you're hanging out with us today, Crystal, and you can at least give you some point of view. As far as I'm concerned, you're right here along with me. Rain is always better than snow. As Gabriel will always say, you don't have to shovel rain. Julie, Laney's like, yep. Beautiful in South Alabama today. That's awesome. Stacy's like, yeah, I'll take it. A little bit of rain. It's really not that bad, honestly, guys. I'm getting little sprinkles on my equipment, but it's not enough for me to be concerned about it big time at the moment. Ernest says I'm going this Friday. My goal is to ride Space Mountain, Test Track, and Aerosmith same day. Oh, you can do it. 3-park challenge. Probably your worst thing that could happen is if it does have a little bit of rain. Depending on how it goes, Test Track may come down if there's any storm lightning in the area, but you should be fine. Especially if you're only doing one ride per park.
Singing in the rain? How can you?
Thank you, Robert. You don't have to shovel rain. Hello, Disney golfer. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, Ryan, we got the best of our morning in this morning. I'm glad we got here early. Hope you guys have had some fun today. There you go. Did you order some punch ears? Those are pretty cool. Punch ears. They're a poncho with space in there for your Mickey ears, your mini ears. It's a cool idea. Sorry, I can't think of that without hearing Dave's voice. Punch ears. I'm a little wet, Sarah. How are you? A little cold, a little wet. Still very happy. Did you go back and watch your man give me a hard time? I don't know. I'm assuming you can stream in there. We get back on our feet a little bit better. We'll have to add that to one of our future streams. Have a legacy lightsaber battle at night. I'm going to do it just for the plastic bag. Going to use it to keep gummy bears in when I come to the parks. There says I just want something to use for dining. Yeah, you can. The cards are really easy to reload and get a hold of, so no problem get them. You can also go to guest services and get one as well most times. Yeah, you're welcome, Joey. Thanks for asking. Sebastian says I was there 2 weeks ago. Oh, you came during that first week. Where all of a sudden it just turned cold and then it rained for like 3 days. I know. Sebastian, I feel for you, man. I was so upset. We had several travel clients who were visiting us. We had been working on some of them and with them for like close to a year, planning beautiful weather all month long. Just awesome, 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 awesome. 80 degrees, sunshine, sunshine. Then I had 3 families all check in. They weren't even together, but 3 families all checked in within 2 days of each other. First day in the parks, rain, rain, and then more rain. It's like, no. I felt personally responsible as their travel agent for doing poor weather planning. I take it very personal. Brianna, welcome in. Thank you for subscribing. Glad you could be a part of the crew. I'll tell you what, this is a great family and community to be a part of. So, if you need a break from anything, we stream all week long. Come on in, even if it's just a few minutes, lift your spirits, ride a ride. Always glad to have you guys in. So, Disney golfer, it's raining, it's a little chilly. Still smiling from ear to ear. Love to be here with you guys in the parks. For just a second, I got a vibe of California. I kept looking for the mountains that are like Toluca Hills. I'm like, where are the Toluca Hills? I'm like, wait, we're not in California. Oh yeah, Kristen, we've done it, I think, twice. We did it twice last year, 4 parks. We did it one time live streaming. We were on for 11 and a half hours, I think it was. We went to all 4 parks. Rode a major ride at every one of the 4 parks. And you can even go back and watch it. I think it was sometime in March of last year. We did it on a Friday. Boy, the kids were not happy with me when we were done. No, man, my feet hurt. I'm like, yeah, I know. Mine do too. So with us getting close to the 4-hour mark, I was getting ready. I was thinking we probably need to go ahead and end up closing out today's stream eventually. I'll have to get some more stuff done. We've got some more clients we've got to help with as far as getting some things booked this afternoon. Today's the first day that they've opened things back up for Disney Cruise Line and the Disney Wish after they delayed the inaugural from June to July. So we've got some things we're going to adjust for that as well. But we, somebody says we're only 9 likes away from 350. I don't know. Are there 9 people in here who haven't hit the thumbs up? I'd have to make a whole new banner. It's pretty intense, isn't it? It really is. I mean, it's probably, I think one of the most what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, it's not meant to be jovial. It's kind of like, it's so realistic in the way that they do it. I kind of put it to getting a wand over at Ollivander's at Universal. It's extremely iconic, but even more so because it's not something, that was nearly documented as well. That would be awesome. See, that's just how it goes, Beverly. It seems like every time we have a nice day, you guys come in from California going, oh, it's rainy. Every time we have a rainy day, people in California are like, it's so nice and bright and shiny. I'm like, I swear, we're using the same weather, but we can't have this. We use them from the same pool. So if it's raining here, it's got to be nice there and vice versa. That's what it was, Lauren. I remember we did. I did it with Susan, and also in November to check out the Genie Plus. We did all 4. I know we did it at least twice. So Mickey and Minnie's running very well. I wonder what the line is like right now, because are people not wanting to wait outside? That'd be awesome, Stacy. Love to have you come in and hang out with us. And if you guys are watching for the first time and you don't know, well, haven't got the feel of who we are yet at Ear to Ear Magic, we'd love to invite you to come into another stream. We will be streaming again from Walt Disney World tomorrow. And just to kind of give you guys an idea of what it's going to look like, we will be in Animal Kingdom tomorrow starting at about 8:15. Just enough time to get into the park after they open it up. Of course, I should probably double check to make sure that they didn't change the opening times like I did last time. How was that? We actually made rope drop last time because I didn't check the hours before I left the house that day. Here, I'll double check it to make sure. We may have to change it if it's they're opening until 9. Let's see. And yep, Animal Kingdom opens at 9, so we'll be starting about 9:15. I'll change that on tomorrow's schedule, so we'll be there bright and early. We're gonna have some fun over at Animal Kingdom. Try to get over to Kilimanjaro Safaris and see our aminal friends first thing. Thursday, back over at Epcot. And then Friday, we're going to be over at the Magic Kingdom to enjoy Splash Mountain reopening and the first day of the brand new Disney Friends Adventures Cavalcade starting this Friday. And give you guys a heads up, next week I've already reached out to Doug Boley Arts, who does Disney artwork and other stuff like that. We've seen him a couple of times on the stream. There was only 6 more signings that Doug's doing for Festival of the Arts, but I reached out to him and we're going to see about next week having a little sit-down interview and some other things I have fun planned to do with Doug to get to know him a little better. So if you like Doug's artwork but would like to ask him a few questions and get to know him personally as an artist, come and join us next week at the Epcot stream, and we'll be sure to let you guys have a little Q&A session with him as well. Emily, that's just all part of it. Love it, and thank you for letting me be someone who can stream for you guys to watch. I can't stream like this on a regular basis without you guys. It's just not possible. You know, maybe if I was a single guy and I was retired, and yeah, but I got a lovely wife at home, 3 kids who expect to be fed at least, you know, every other day. They're teenagers. They're like every other hour. And so you guys supporting us as we grow more and more here at Ear to Ear Magic makes a huge difference. So thank you guys so much for that. Did you know at this point, we're only 3 subscribers away from hitting 7,700. Man, you guys are like killing all the milestones today. Speaking of, check that out. Boom! 350. Just mind-blowing, guys. Had to make a whole new banner. Had to make it 300 last week, and then you guys making me do a 350 today. You guys have to let me know when you're gonna hit 400 one day. I'll have to do some advanced work maybe. Hey Anthony, thanks for popping in today. By the way, I think I got an awesome invitation from Anthony to join his match game coming up in March. I don't know if I've still got that space or not, but I'll let you guys know if I get penciled in. I doubt I'll get inked in, but if I can get penciled in, I'll let you know if I can come in as a backup and play on the game. Let you guys know what money that might be. I'd love to have you guys come in and play along. You were 350, Adam? Sweet, man. That's great. How you doing today, Adam? Caroline, thanks for popping in and hanging out with us today. And to everybody who started with us today new, we are excited to have you part of our crew and what we do here. Now, as always, it's fun to stream, it's fun to have fun, it's fun to have snacks. At the same time, though, we do have to pay some bills. And one of the ways, well, the only way we really pay bills is by making sure that when people contact us and they're ready to go on vacation, whether it be Universal, Disney Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, Sandals, beaches, whatever, that we can help them plan their trip without costing them a dime in our services. So when you guys are ready to vacation here in 2022 and 2023, we hope that you will reach out and give us the opportunity to help you plan and book your vacation, again, with no fees whatsoever. And by letting us help your family you're helping our family. So thank you guys for everyone who's already reached out to us. If you have someone you know who's going to be vacationing soon and you like to refer them to our services, we appreciate that as well. We've gotten a few referrals here lately. Said our friend so-and-so sent us over, and that means a huge amount, and that's like one of the biggest compliments ever. So I know you guys sometimes put up with us because, you know, well, we eat cupcakes. Well, I'll put up with the rest of you, but if you refer us to some of your friends, then I don't know, you must like us. You must really like us. There, I did it again. Thank you, Sally. So thank you so much for all that you guys do to support us here at Ear to Ear Magic. It has been a lot of fun, but we're going to call it a day for today. But don't worry, the sun will come out tomorrow. No, literally, the sun should come out tomorrow, and we're hoping you're going to come out and hang out with us at Animal Kingdom as well. So, guys, when this stream closes in just a few minutes, there's 250 of you right now. I'm going to hit the end button, and as you let that thing swirl, it's going to take you to tomorrow's stream immediately. How awesome would it be if only a quarter of you guys who are watching right now held out for just 1 minute and hit the like button for tomorrow's stream? We'll go ahead and get started. So you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and whether it's raining or snowing where you're at, be sure to be the sunshine in somebody else's day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at Animal Kingdom and in the parks. Have a wonderful afternoon, everybody.